Everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon D&D Snow. I gotta stop myself from saying ice at that last part, and I'll eventually get used to it. I am the host and DM for this evening or day, depending on your time zone. The Gold Crow, and with me I have four of my wonderful friends with me, and one of them, the person I was just complaining about the title, is going to recap it for me. Ice,
Yes.
take it away.
Okay. All right. So, let's see. Last session, we sort of finally got ourselves going on the road, making our way towards Oakshire. Travel started out pretty fine, but the next day after, Malcolm had some strange dreams involving was it first a prismatic void full of color, and then he was woken up from some weird pink thing eating him, and then there we ran into bandits on the road. Group of five of them, including a what's her name? Unfortunately, I don't remember. It was a Nickit and a bunch of Zigzagoons. Nickit was leading them with a strange rapier that we eventually took from her. We dealt with them and brought them with us towards Oakshire to turn them in. We also saved Anna out there because she was the one being robbed. At night, after she was with us, Malcolm had yet another strange dream where he seems to be sort of having night terrors. We think it's probably something to do with the meteor he ate. Eventually, though, we did make our way towards Oakshire, where people decided to split up briefly. Ira and Proteus ended up taking a trip to the library. They did a little bit of shopping there. Dante made his way towards the inn with Malcolm before just meeting back up the rest of the group to meet with. Oh my gosh, how am I actually blanking her name right now? That's so embarrassing. With Estelle, excuse me. Just sort of checking in, really. And there was a Livani that we met with, the mayor of the town, who's been concerned about a yamper that's run off and gotten lost in an area full of slimes and molds that apparently have turned sentient. So we'll be dealing with that soon.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm missing something.
You got a magic item. The sending stone.
Oh, right, yeah. She gave us the sending stone to keep in contact.
There was some information about the ether that you were enlightened about. Notably, it's toxic to the touch out here.
Right.
So handle with care.
Okay.
And the mayor instructed you, to go find the Amper Kira, who is studying slimes, which are usually found inside mystery dungeons. Yeah, that's about it. Mayor Walden.
Walden, right.
Yeah.
I had his name written down. I didn't.
Okay. All right.
We also read books.
You read books, yes. You got some books that will, assuming you read them, it will give you advantage on some form of knowledge check regarding that particular thing related to the book.
Yeah, and Estelle has normal person phobia.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Excellent. So you are still in the city, or not city, it's less of a town and more of like this kind of outpost or researcher outpost. yeah, and you got rid of the bandits, and you agreed to take on this mission. You've told Anna that she's just gonna hunker here and try to sell her stuff from her store, which is she's basically a walking general store. She does not have potions though. Is there anything you wish to do in Oakshire before you head out? I could give you a rundown of the of Oakshire if you wish. What they have here.
We could check out the apothecary if we want to buy potions.
Yeah.
If we want to buy any potions.
They have potions of healing and healer's kits, and herbalism kits if you want to buy those, and they also sell raw materials to make potions, which can be used to basically buy a potion for half price, assuming you are proficient in herbalism kits.
Even if no one's proficient in them, do you think we still want to potentially just grab one? Kit?
I don't know. That's up to you. I'm not going to spend my money on that, but
Yeah, I'm like I think the best thing that I can do is maybe pawn some money off to Anna and see if she can get me a forgery and or disguise kit.
oh my gosh.
She can do that because she's trading as well, so she could potentially trade some items. Like, you can get that through trading, but she'd want 10% of the cut for doing it for you.
Yeah,
Basically, just a little bit of an upcharge.
Yeah,
that's fair.
all right. And basically, we're gonna leave it to chance and roll a dice to see if she got it by the time you get back to her.
All right, fair enough.
All right.
What's it cost for basic healing potions?
It'll cost here. It costs 50.
Okay. I feel like this is the sort of thing we want to grab at least one or two of.
I have two.
Yeah.
Oh, you've already got two. Right.
Yeah, I've got one on me. I think Proteus has two.
So we've got three then.
The apothecary will also train people in herbalism kits, but that will require you sit down for a few days and try and pass it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's.
We could consider that after the fact.
That's not happening. Yeah, not now.
Not right now.
Okay. We already went to the library. We don't need to go to the prison anymore.
Yeah.
But it might
I
be
would
worth-
agree. We don't need to go to prison anymore either.
We
No.
don't need to go to prison, yeah.
I wonder if we're just kind of good then to head out, because if we got
I
3
think
healing
we are.
potions on us, that seems pretty good, paired with the fact that, Dante just has cure wounds and healing word.
I'm assuming we've already taken the long rest, right? We've kind of skipped over that.
Yeah, you can have a long. Yeah, because it took a day to get here anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember spending a gold to stay the night at the inn.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we spent a night. We spent a gold to stay the night, and so yeah, in that time, as part of the long rest, would I have been able to read that book about the general area for that history advantage?
Yeah, sure. You
Okay.
If you want to know
Okay.
anything about the general area, you will have advantage on it. The next one,
Okay,
just
so-
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next,
Okay, I'm marking that as
on
active.
our
Yeah.
Dream check, I'll have advantage on, so we'll see how that goes.
Is there anything else you wish to do to prepare?
I think I'm just kind of good then.
We might want to consider if we're going to a swamp, right?
Yes, he said
Mhm.
the swamp to the south.
This is kind of making assumptions, but we might want to consider getting some antitoxin.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, that is fair.
Yeah.
Does the apothecary sell any of that?
Yes.
How much?
Okay.
Just
Where's our general store thingy?
Yeah. Let me check the document. No, that is the wrong thing.
Looking for the thing. It's under.
That's another thing you can make with the herbalism kit at half price too, assuming you get the components. Is the antitoxin?
Man, what I'm hearing is that I'm gonna have to go spend a week in school.
I mean, it might be good for Dante to do that, considering his character.
I have a
Antitox-
feeling you're gonna have to make an intelligence check to learn a new tool, though.
Oh, antitoxin is 50 gold, so I don't know. I definitely can't afford that.
I
I've got
can, but then I'd only have 2 left.
I've got 73 on me.
How are you so rich?
I haven't spent much.
I think he took a bunch of the gold, or he has a lot of the gold that was like that we got from the thieves or something. I don't know.
That up.
We split that, yeah.
Oh,
I
maybe.
just haven't been
I don't know.
spending.
Dante's just wealthy. That's what I'm hearing. He had a good background.
No.
I mean, he did grow up with the church. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. If you want to buy antitoxin, that might be an idea.
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to potentially grab that. Could end up not being used.
How much is it going to be to try learning stuff from apothecary herbalism kit?
What was that?
How much is it going to be to try learning the herbalism kit from the apothecary?
It will take a 10 gold for the kind of class, and you need to pass an intelligence check in order for you to learn it. And you need to spend a whole day.
Gosh, 10 gold's not too bad. In that case, yeah, I'll get a vial of antitoxin.
Okay. Excellent.
Okay.
Down that I have 1 vial.
All right.
That being said, I think I'll also make the decision that for today I'm going to swap to ghost type.
Okay.
Does
And,
he have poison resistance.
Yes.
And if you guys did take a long rest, you could re-prepare your spells, considering where you're going, with that in mind too.
I have spells to prepare. That's
I
news to
mean,
me.
I mean for Dante.
Yeah.
Dante can prepare spells.
How come you can prepare spells now?
Yeah.
He has sleep.
You didn't know that Malcolm was a spellcaster? I mean, he ate the magic rock, so
Yeah.
obviously.
So other than
Does
that,
that mean Malcolm is toxic to the touch? Sorry.
possibly.
Oh, that's a concern for later.
That's how Malcolm became a poison type.
Yeah. So are you all good?
Yep, I think we can head out now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So the swamp, the marsh, is off to the south. It goes into the forest. So there's actually I assume the mayor would have kind of given you directions too. And he tells you there's kind of a safer route and a maybe an unsafer route to go there, but the safe route will be slower, but the unsafe one will be a bit faster. And but that considered too, you were going to apparently save someone, and that might be the speed in which you get there might be the difference between finding her and finding pieces of her.
Yeah, I was about to say this.
Yeah, probably gonna
There's
have
kind
to
of
There's
a person's life at stake.
go
You might want to
with
go fast.
speed.
Okay.
Just keep Malcolm in the front. He'll make a little trail through the mud, make a small ditch for us as he rolls.
Malcolm in the front, Dante in the back.
So the way I would do this too is depending on your marching order, who's taking the lead here. Like Dante would be wise, no pun intended, would be wise because of the wisdom, for seeing stuff before you get ambushed, right? But
Right.
if you just want Malcolm to be in front of danger and he just takes a few hits, then that's okay for him, right?
I suppose Proteus could also be good because he's probably our best tracker
Yeah.
because he has good
If you're
investigation.
worried about us spotting stuff, it would be good if I go first.
Yeah. But yeah, Proteus could also kind of do the scouting method where he's stealthing front and he'll kind of get the drop on something possibly.
You want to?
So yeah, like how do you want to do this kind of marching order thing, I guess?
I think that's a good idea to get
How about we,
Proteus scouting. I
yeah,
think
I
it's a
was
good
gonna say-
idea to get Proteus scouting out front, then Dante, then Malcolm, then Hira.
Yeah.
That's exactly
I would
what was
prefer
gonna
not
suggest.
to be at the back, actually, in case something
Okay,
comes
you're in
up
the
on
I
middle.
us.
want to be in the middle and Malcolm is in back.
Maybe.
So
I don't know how the
Proteus
enemy
is in front
farthest from
stealthing. Dante is in front. Is at the actual like group of three. It'll be Dante, Ira, Malcolm,
Yeah.
and then Proteus is stealthing in front.
I guess the downside would be if something were to break out, Proteus will be a little farther in front of you.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. So that's kind of the downside of that one.
Well, we are in a swamp, so hiding should be not an issue for me.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that'd be okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right. So you want to do the Proteus lead scouting thing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Now, before we begin, I know that new adventures need a little bit of trust, so I'll do a little trust exercise and go first and say, I did not lay a finger on the gate with Malcolm. You can
What?
use your magic zone of truth on me if you really want to, if you ever get it. I'm not lying. I did not touch it. I personally did not touch it.
You understand I'm still going to be suspicious, even if you're saying that.
What is this? Why are we talking about this now?
Well, you guys are walking too. You're not just instantly
Yeah.
teleported there.
Yeah.
It was in the back of
I-
my mind. It's fair that anyone would have guessed.
Exactly. I can smell that there was some hang up, so I thought I'd put some good faith out there.
Well, if that's the case, then who is it? Some.
I'm
There's
curious,
different
too.
people that do it from time to time. I will say that it does tend to happen when I talk to Malcolm, but I have not touched the gate once.
Someone you know.
Yes.
Right then. So
You're letting
okay,
him in
so
by
it's someone we know, but
extension.
we don't know them. We don't know, and you're not going to tell us who they are.
I mean, the last guy's name was Zed, but I'm pretty sure he left town.
How
Right.
could how
He was there for
convenient.
a few days, about a week.
Very. Said, what are they? A courier?
I
One of
believe
your
it was
courier friends?
Some of them have been couriers coming through. Others have been hunters staying a few days before moving on. That was what Zed was.
Huh.
Just by coincidence, this Pokemon decides to open the gates, and you have no involvement.
You know what? He did ask me about some stuff with Malcolm.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps he just wanted to observe Malcolm while he was in there.
People wanting to observe Malcolm these days. I
Yes.
suppose myself included.
You just
I
look behind you. He's
suspect
probably
Zed
eating
was-
grass or something.
Yeah.
He's about 30. He's about 30 feet back eating grass.
He's just also wall-eyed
Hold
right
on.
now.
Yeah. Ira goes back over to collect him, since I guess she's probably the one handling him now that...
Meh,
Come on.
I
meh.
think we should have invested into a leash.
Maybe. Does anyone have any rope or anything?
I got some.
Okay, here's an idea. How about this, Malcolm? If you tie that rope around yourself, what you can wander around and eat all the grass you want, as long as you follow the rope.
Okay.
As long whenever you feel a tug, it's time to get going. But otherwise, you can just wander around.
He takes out the rope and he just kind of he throws it back onto his back. That's about as far as he gets.
Yeah. Okay. Ira's gonna I guess try and tie it.
Now he's like dumbbell shaped instead of ball shaped.
Yeah. That probably won't interfere with your rolling.
This is strange.
It's efficient. Anyways.
Yeah. You guys begin going into the forest, and it's about half a day, give or take, before the land just begins getting more and more boggy, for lack of a better word. You step in just these kind of pools of water that just kind of sporadically show up, and you sink a little bit into the marshland, and it gives that horrible suction cup sound as you kind of lift your feet out. You're probably getting a little dirty too. Malcolm, his coat isn't doing so well.
He looks like he was born with brown wool now.
Yeah, and it kind of splatters on you too. So it's not even that is not that is unless you're rolling around in it, then maybe.
He is rolling.
Yeah. Okay. Then, yeah. You look like you had brown wool then. Well, funny enough, Proteus looks pretty pristine still, but underneath the disguise, you're not doing so well.
I mean, he'd probably update it to be muddy too.
Yeah, but it's that weird thing where you're stepping into it, different levels of it, and it's kind of, and you get splattered and right.
Yeah,
the disguise doesn't match.
Yeah,
it would be at least somewhat looking muddy, is what he would try to recast it as, though.
Yeah, you could definitely do that, to just kind of look a little dirtier from the swamp travel. You see various kind of just pockets of gas just kind of bubble up inside the water, and the mangroves hang above you and just kind of sway in the wind. It gets a lot hotter here too, despite the current climate. Proteus, you wanted to take point and look through the scout ahead for the team, correct?
Yep.
All right. So what we're gonna do here is you would go forward maybe 30 feet, fair?
Yeah.
So you're gonna kind of be 30 feet in front of your party, and you would need to do a stealth check.
All right. I'm decent at these, 22.
Ooh.
Excellent. You didn't even get Dante to guidance you before you did it, too. Okay. Yeah, you start to navigate the swamp effectively to stay behind the various mangroves and just boulders sticking out of the bog, and you kind of navigate your way to this cavern that the mayor informed you about. I need you to do a perception check next.
All right. Well, I hope I'm within viewing distance of Malcolm.
Well, Ira's currently got Malcolm kind of on a leash.
Yeah.
10. Yeah, that's why I was like, if Malcolm can see me, or if I'm within 60 feet of him, he could guidance this.
60 feet.
Wait, how does Malcolm have
It's
What?
30 feet.
guidance? What?
It's 30 feet.
Well, you are within 30 feet of him, and, like, technically this
No.
isn't a fail rather than something good happens if he gets it, but I will rule it like he failed. He passed the stealth check, so he's good. It's just something better can happen, so I will allow a guidance if you want to do it.
All right, I can only do this once per long rest to you. Are you sure you want it?
And I've got
I mean,
guidance. Otherwise, it's just you want
this
the
is-
range.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, this is probably
Alright.
the best time for it, because I have to have that distance between us.
Bam, special guidance.
Eh.
Bang.
Maybe just someone like pokes Malcolm, saying, "Hey, you should go help Proteus, but you can't get close."
I was like, look at him really.
Just like,
look
look
at
at
him
the
really
grass.
intensely.
All right, so you're going to roll a d4?
Yeah,
Okay.
12.
12.
Let me see something. What is
At
the...
level 1 and 12 is decent.
Yes, that is right.
Mm.
Let me just see. Load. Come on, load. There we go. Okay, what is there? What are you trying to beat here? I think the term is meets beat, so yeah, you see it before
Nice.
without it seeing you. Almost invisible. Like, Proteus, maybe you look back and you see Malcolm staring at something. And when you trace his line of sight, you let's move you around here. You would yeah, you'd be like right there. You trace it and you see something laying in wait in ambush for you. Right there and right there. As you look, kind of trace Malcolm's line of sight, you see something kind of moving around in the bog. Something very unnatural and just very gunky and and just viscous among the water. You almost can't see it. It's almost invisible. But you stop where you are and you see it.
All right.
So there's 3 things in total out here.
There's 2. They're waiting in. It looks like they're inside the water right there and right there.
All right, but there's something moving in the bog. So are they the things moving in the bog?
Yes, it looks like they are the things moving in the bog.
Okay. I don't have great ways of communicating to you guys. I can thieves' cant all I want. No one can understand it. Hmm.
So Proteus stops in
Yeah,
like in his tracks.
you see Proteus kind of look behind him at Malcolm and then look towards those 2 areas in the bog.
In that case, I'll just use message towards him. Why'd you stop?
Can I respond to this?
No.
Yes, you can.
Oh,
Yeah,
you can with
for
message?
message?
Yeah,
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 for
message.
message,
Yeah, I thought it was the weird telepathy that you...
No.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, he'll say, "There's something waiting for us a little further ahead. Do you want me to try to attack it first, or do you want me to try to draw it out?"
I'll cast message again and say, draw it out.
All right. I'm gonna go pull out a fishing rod.
Okay. You
Black fishing rod.
you draw out your
Man,
fishing
I
rod.
love fishing.
We're going Twilight Princess on this one.
Okay, what do you want to do with the fishing rod?
I look so rude at Proteus and then looks to Dante. It's like, what is he doing?
So, more or less, let's see. I'm going to, like... Yeah, these are nice and shiny. It should work. I'm going to, like... tie a... like my crowbar to the end of it, so like when I throw it, it'll kind of make big noise and kind of faff about as I reel it in.
Okay.
Also, just to basically quickly explain to Ira, I'd probably just like tap at my forehead and then just cast a message at her saying a little bit of quiet communication. Stopped, I asked.
Okay. A little more how it's supposed to be. Like,
Positioning, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know how far fishing rods work, but he's over here, so
Okay.
he's who I'm going for first.
All right. Are you trying to get it into the water?
Is it on the land?
It's whatever it is inside the water, the bank of the water. It doesn't look like a Pokemon or a person.
You put the crowbar.
I'm like, well, we guess we gotta try it.
Okay. How far are you away
We'll
from
find out how amphibious this thing is. This is the part where we have a really weird thing end up in our Google search history.
I will let you do an attack roll using your proficiency.
All right, Dex.
Yes.
All right, so that will be a +5. 23.
And where was your intent to get it? On the water bank or on the land?
I guess I would kind of start on the land and have it like move into the water, since that's where it would have to go eventually anyway.
Okay, so you reach into your illusions. This looks like you're just pulling a fishing rod out of your back, and you let it fly over there with a crowbar on it, and it lands on the grassy surface with a kind of one of those soppy, wet, slushy sounds as it hits there. And you wait a minute, and you see this green amorphous blob begin just kind of slowly glooping out of the water, and it begins heading towards the crowbar.
All right, I guess now I start reeling it in and hope someone starts shooting at it.
Okay, so you've drawn this one out, so we're just gonna roll initiative now.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
What's the play?
All right. Oh, that's not a good initiative.
I got a
Oh.
natural 1, so
That's
Oh, Malcolm got a 6. Dante got a 5. Proteus got a 4.
and Ira got a respectable 17.
All right. Is
Oh, well,
everyone?
yes.
Someone is not in. Dante's not in.
Hi. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we'll start combat then. With Ira at the top of the round.
Oh, I muted, my bad. Okay, so Ira sees this, obviously. This thing start moving.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, she's going to let go of the leash.
Okay.
Um, Malcolm has been freed. Hmm. Well, that's interesting. I think she's just gonna shoot it
Okay.
with her Eldritch Blast. Actually, how close is it? If you don't mind me checking.
Yeah, you can check.
Oh, it's well within her range. She's gonna move here.
Okay.
She's gonna hex it for strength,
Okay.
and then she's gonna Eldritch Blast.
All right. Make an attack roll.
12.
12 hits it.
All right. 10 plus 1d6. That's 8 damage to it.
All right.
4 of it is necrotic, if that matters.
That's fine. Yeah, that's it doesn't affect anything, so you can do it all totaled. So it takes a
All right, and
it's blasted as just kind of a hole goes through it, but it just kind of reforms again.
all right. And I think that's all Ira's gonna do. I'm gonna be right back because my nose is bleeding.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
All right, yeah. All right.
All right. All right. So it is this thing's turn. And you notice, Proteus, it is very slow. It can't even get to you in one turn. It has to dash, so it goes there. But you also see another one just kind of glop towards you. The one that was hidden. But that's all it can do. It will now go to Malcolm.
All right.
Boing, boing, boing.
Trying to figure out where I want to go. Okay, I think he's gonna chuck a javelin at this one.
All right. So maybe like a stick just pops out of your wool, and you just kind of
The javelin launcher from the wool.
yeah. All right, make an attack roll.
22.
22 hits it.
Give me just a second. I've never used a javelin before.
D6
D6. Okay.
plus your strength.
That one strength ranged option. One of them, anyways.
Come on. D6 plus. There we go. 9.
Ooh,
Hey.
good damage. It is, you see it kind of bubbling and it squeals as the javelin kind of sticks out of it. And you notice as you hit it, the javelin is like kind of dissolving too.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not great.
All right. Is there anything else you wish to do?
Nope, that's all Malcolm's got.
All right. We'll go to Dante next.
Okay. Simple, because all I really want to do is just hit this thing with the. We gotta get in range first, but. Oh, never mind. I'm already well within range, but still, I'll move up. And I'm gonna hit this guy with Sacred Flame.
All right. It'll make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
And as you probably imagine,
The slime.
it got a 9.
Yeah, that's definitely a fail.
Yeah.
Right. D8 radiant. 4 radiant damage.
It had 5 HP.
Oh.
All right. So it's holding on. It's just barely holding its form together.
Dang.
Yeah. Proteus.
Well, this is not great for me.
This is dodge.
So, who is the highest AC among us? I have 15. I think that makes me the highest.
I've got 16.
Okay.
That's just because of the shield, though.
I'm like, alright, well, I did the trust exercise, so I think I'm going to have to take the dodge action here.
You're gonna dodge, okay?
There's not really a whole lot else that I can do.
All right. So
Unless you wanted to.
I could disengage, but then they'll just start whacking the rest of you.
all right.
I mean, what's the distance right now? 20.
you did notice they're pretty slow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
but
you,
they're.
if you disengaged and went that way,
I was considering it,
they are kind of dumb. At least I would assume so.
but if I move 30 feet, they will be able to engage me still. So I think this is the play.
Okay. You are
Just
dodging.
kidding.
You are dodging. Ira, are you back yet?
Geek is still deafened.
Uh-oh.
Probably assume maybe just Eldritch Blast.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I would personally assume just Eldritch Blast on the one that has been damaged with 1 HP left.
Probably.
All right, so anyone want to just roll a d20 for Ira? We'll just ignore the modifiers unless they matter. That will hit. That will hit, and it would do a d10.
All right.
It's got 1 HP.
Yeah.
Oh, it got 1 HP.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so
it
he's-
gurgles and blurps as it actually just goes, it just kind of sinks down into just a mound of jelly.
Oh.
All right. The Causatic Slime's turn. It's going to attack Proteus. It's going to miss. The first one, I got a 5 on the die.
Very
It
good.
just has a pseudopod, so it would not hit you with a 9, I don't think. So we will go to Malcolm next.
Is the javelin still there, or is it too damaged?
It's fine mechanically. It just kind of
Okay.
blubbered down into onto the ground next to the pile of mucus.
All right. Well, I think if we focus our efforts, we might be able to take this thing down in one turn. So Malcolm's gonna get up here and try to whack it with his maul.
All right, you pull out the sleep aid.
The sleep aid.
We just we just fired an eldritch blast for you, Ira.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's probably what I would have done.
Come on, 11.
11 actually hits it.
Wow.
Yes. Okay.
They're slimes. They don't have high AC.
Plus 4. 9 bludgeoning damage.
9
That's
bludgeoning.
really
It lets out this horrible squeal, like as you smack it with the sleep aid. But I need you to do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Okay. 1 second. I think I might have a. No, that's against prone and stuff.
Yeah.
So
This
Do I have
is
to make this as well.
no, you do not.
Okay.
11.
That is a failure. So you're gonna take some acid damage as it splashes in your face and burns away some of your wool. You're gonna take
Oh,
4
no,
points of
acid
acid
damage.
Yep, honestly, it's a good thing it was Malcolm and not us.
Okay.
No, his other task was
Oh,
like
no.
you said.
Now they're the
Fire.
same length.
Yeah. So you just got a janky haircut.
Nice.
All right, Malcolm, that's it.
Yep.
All right, Dante, it's your turn.
You guys think Toll the Dead will be as effective here, or just go with the Sacred Flame?
They don't
Dude.
have a brain.
Do the dead.
Toll the Dead. With
Alright.
save.
With save. Okay, that's a different one. Okay. That's, well, it's a bit of the same, actually. Ah! There's a 1.
Yeah, it definitely fails.
Uh,
It's D12. And this time I got 5.
All right. It seems like it's relatively kind of holding itself together, but it's on the brink. All right. Proteus.
Alright. Now how can I make him hurt himself?
You got any range? Oh, well, you have to risk an op if you want to do that.
Yeah, that's what the issue I'm running into.
Well, you saw when it hit Malcolm. You could potentially just dodge out of the way, but
Right, it is.
I mean, I think I'm just gonna put the rod away and throw a black dagger at him instead.
all right. So you're gonna dagger attack him.
I'm gonna throw it. That probably means disadvantage, but it also means I don't take damage if I connect.
Yeah, it actually would, because it says when you make a melee attack and you're not. So yeah.
It's a ranged attack.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You'd have disadvantage, but you wouldn't get splashed if you don't fell it.
Alright, let's see.
Oh.
By 19. I got a 9.
That might. Its AC is 8.
Oh my
No,
god.
I was like, that's in the realm of
Yeah.
possibility for a slime.
Yeah. So yeah, you hit it, and you would get. Oh, you would not get sneak attack because you did it at
No.
disadvantage.
Because I did it at disadvantage.
Yeah.
But I still got 7 damage.
Dang,
Yeah. 7 damage. Wow. It holds on with 1 bit of resolve.
Oh
No.
no!
Hold on a
That
second.
sneak attack
Oh.
mattered.
What?
Hold on a second. Malcolm's next to it.
Yeah, but he still has disadvantage. If you have disadvantage,
Okay,
no
so-
sneak attack.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But Ira's next.
Yep.
Well, let's see.
Just don't get a nat 1.
Yeah, she's good. I'm gonna move the hex over to them anyways,
Yeah.
but so I'm gonna move the hex over as a bonus. main action, I nearly
Yeah.
crit.
Yeah, you just kind of send this this blast of energy towards the slime, and it just kind of gurgles, and like still has the hole in it, but it just still kind of like deflates down to just a pile of jelly. Just this where it was once animated, it's just kind of a pile of jelly now. And yeah, with that we are out of initiative.
Collecting javelin.
You know what we should have gotten? We should have brought some jars or some sort of collection, or some sort of container.
Or you can always
We
use
didn't
water
need to bring the
skin.
slime back.
Let me see.
We didn't need to bring the slime back, though.
No, but I mean,
That is a good
collecting
idea.
it still would have been nice.
That is a good idea, Ira. These creatures outside of those places might be ideal to study.
If these things are affected by the meteor and by those fragments in some way, they might be worth looking at. They might be worth studying.
I'm gonna poke the jello with a stick. How sticky is it?
It's much like what the comparison you made. It's like Jello, and you notice too, like the stick isn't like melting anymore, or like where you saw Malcolm's javelin hit it, and it started kind of sizzling a little bit as you poke it. It just kind of like jiggles a little bit, but the causatic property of it seems to not be as effective anymore or gone.
How much damage has Malcolm taken?
4.
Okay.
He's okay for now.
We can't feed him a potion of healing and then just reuse the bottle.
Might be a
Yeah,
little waste of a potion.
Does anyone have like a? I mean, I think we've used a potion of healing. If we still have the bottle on us.
I mean, I could do something. However, we would end up in a scenario where I wouldn't have as many daggers to yeet.
Okay.
Oh, I think I understand what you might be doing. This is what I think this thing is.
I have a little container for my daggers I could put it into, but if I do that, I can't pull them out anymore.
What exactly do you plan on putting it inside?
It would be like a jar.
A jar. Where did you get the jar from?
How? No,
you have a jar of
mind.
knives?
Never mind. Never mind. This would not work. I have come to a realization.
Jar of knives.
Malcolm has a canteen.
Oh yeah, Ira's gonna pick the rope back up. It'd probably be best if you don't eat that, by the way, Malcolm. That grass will burn you.
It's green.
It's not grass.
It's not.
It's not grass, no.
It's green.
Yeah.
Not all green is grass.
If you've been eating the grass around this area, Malcolm, it's been tasting pretty bad, actually.
Yeah, he noticed.
Yeah.
He's still gonna eat it though.
Oh my gosh.
I would recommend. It would be interesting to see if the caustic effects are still prevalent in some way.
Not already in league with the MDRA.
Who, me?
You seem to think just like them.
When you saw...
I was a student at Lumhole. I'm not... I wasn't Mana-born.
You weren't?
I
As
saw
in you are now.
It's
see her
complicated.
Did notice the bolt of energy you threw.
Yeah, that's not normal for a crossbow. Crossbows can be
It's
augmented to be efficient, but no such enchantment like that fires raw, pure enigma energy.
Actually, I guess that's a good question. Were you still using the crossbow as a way of firing these bolts during combat there, or were you just actually throwing the bolts?
I never specified. I guess she probably.
I'll leave
She
that up to
probably
you.
would have.
Yeah.
She probably would have, but still been. Just because no one's really called her out on it yet.
Not till now.
She kind of sighs and goes, "It's a long story. Long story short, I that's school at which I study. It is obviously the school we're going to. It's a academy for those who specifically aren't mana-born, though there is still a large prevalence of magic within the academy. A large prevalence of magic items, in fact, as well. It used to be a it used to be a tower that the mages of old would use. And with that, there are several artifacts located in there. I was hurt looking through some of the looking through the our collection on in order before I was about to leave back for Helmfirth, and I came across a strange item that gave me abilities. It's the term is sorcerer, I believe. Um, being granted power through magic in rather unexpected ways, or through less or more innate ways. I happen to obtain that through, well, procuring a, strange artifact.
See.
That's unusual. Most sorcerers, even if it
Well,
appears latent in life, is usually natural, not charged in some way.
well, the manner of the weave is strange in general. Particularly sorcery. You mentioned that it's usually innate. That's not always the case. Oftentimes it is. It can certainly come through bloodline, through inheritance, but it can also come through a change in blood.
He raises an eyebrow at Ira.
That's an odd way to put it.
It's
You changed your blood.
something like that. It wasn't voluntary, mind you, but I have powers now, and I'm certainly not going to let them go to waste.
See.
It's rather strange. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. I have a good amount of arcane knowledge from my study there, but this is still new and odd.
Well, I suppose we'll have to speak of this later, because for the time being we have to worry about Akira.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You notice too, as this conversation goes on, the slime is kind of going back into the ground. Like, it's not so much it's moving or it's alive again, but it seems like it's dissolving.
Well,
Like, almost like it's synthesizing with the bog.
yeah. At that, Ira kind of looks to the ground near Proteus. Is like, okay, quick. Does anyone have a container of some sorts, a jar, Any sort of empty potion bottle.
I have water.
I
A canteen pops out of his wool.
It's probably not the best idea to sacrifice that. Just drink. Just down it. Just down it real quick.
Malcolm
We'll wash
chugs
it
the
out
water.
later.
Glug, glug, glug. Okay.
Yeah, I will take the canteen and try and fill it up.
That's
try and fill
fine.
it up with slime.
Just scoop
It's
it
grass.
up.
It's for you later. It's saving for later.
Don't.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. So I will say you have one vial of slime, and this isn't the ideal container for it. So we'll perhaps roll later to see what happens with that.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah, the container I had, I quickly realized I don't think would last long enough.
Okay.
It didn't seem like it was caustic though after, because I mean, someone poked it with a stick, right?
Well, more like
It's not as caustic anymore.
Oh, as. Okay.
Yeah. It's like if you have a paper cup, you know, you put stuff in it, it's not gonna go
Yeah.
so well.
Exactly. Yeah, as you kind of watch, and after this, the scene has settled, you see the ooze just kind of goes back into the ground, and it's just kind of like nothing ever happened.
Well, it's better than nothing. Anyways, let's get back to finding this girl. That's probably... It's probably the most pressing task at hand.
All right. Back to the method of who's gonna take the front, and
That worked pretty well. Let's do it again.
we're gonna do the stealthy approach.
Do that trick again, apparently.
Okay, well, Proteus is now the scout again. You will...
Wait.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, you will do another... you would have to do another stealth roll if you want to go ahead and do that again.
Yeah, I don't think Dante can guidance because it only lasts for like a minute or something, right?
Well, you're gonna stealth and then use the stealth roll, and then that would count. You can guidance if you want.
Yeah.
It's
well,
concentration up to a minute, but yeah, if that works, then I will guidance Proteus.
Okay, so do the stealth roll. You have gone 30 feet in front of the like I'm saying for this encounter or this bit of travel, you're gonna have this. So yeah,
Okay.
so D4 on top of your stealth.
14.
14.
That,
Okay, that's still enough to beat them, but let's see if your perception is any better to get a surprise round.
I should have saved it for this.
Yeah.
16.
Okay, yeah.
Hey.
So as you kind of trudge through the swamp, Ira handling Malcolm in the back, who's kind of stopping to eat the swamp grass. He's probably going to it's probably going to be a horrible night for Malcolm after this is all done.
oh,
What else is new?
viewers.
Well, now you have indigestion.
You begin to approach what looks like a hillside with another thing. The oozes had 15 silvers on each of them.
Oh,
Wow.
Put it all
And
together.
a little more disturbingly, you find like a belt buckle inside.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I was like, dang, these guys have come.
oh,
guys have
that's
money.
why.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, you see the side of a hill, but you also see an entrance, and as you go closer to it, you see two round light blue blobs just kind of meandering around the entrance.
Blue one.
They don't seem to be aware of your presence, but you can see them.
All right, so I can more or less get a surprise round in.
Yes. Or you could risk a stealth check to go back to your party and tell them.
I mean, these guys aren't super fast. I mean, how far away are they from me?
They are. Let me just see. They are 60 feet away from you.
Yeah, probably want to go back to the party then. I don't have an option that I would want to do there.
All right. So do another stealth check.
Alright, dun 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 dun. 18.
You're good. You manage to deftly maneuver through the grass to the party. And you point them out. And because of that, I will give you the map.
We've got 2 blue blobs.
Blue.
And they're just kind of they're moving around, but it's kind of like a zombie. It's like they're meandering.
But they're just staying in from the cave.
Yeah, they're staying in the general vicinity, and they're just kind of globbing and glooping around.
Huh.
I wonder how. Well, I guess attacking one lured the other as well last time. So they're not that, I guess,
I mean,
dumb.
If we wanted to, we could try to huck a rock inside of the cave. See if they go for it.
That's your prerogative. You can try that if you want, but I think it'd be easier to just shoot at them from afar. Well, at least I can do that, but I don't know about the rest of you.
Or
If you want, you could try and have them come to us. I can, as long as I can get line of sight, I can hit them from quite a distance.
These things don't have eyeballs or anything, right?
No, they do not.
Yeah, so if what I'm thinking is correct here, is that they never go farther away from each other than they can see. So if I can draw one out to over here, I can draw the other one out. And then we can just slip past them.
You think?
Yeah.
I mean, we've only seen one instance of them. We don't know exactly how I guess present they are.
or how fast these are compared to the other ones.
And if we are going to look into that cave, we still have to come out of it. If they could just resume their post, we'll just have to deal with that issue later. Better to get it taken care of now, in my opinion.
The thing is, if they're slow, we could just let them try getting close and never get too close.
My thoughts exactly.
Well, it seems like you guys want to snipe, so we'll do it your way.
All right.
All right. So the plan is just to basically kite them.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I can shoot it. I mean, as long as I can. I mean, it's kind of up on a hill, though, isn't it?
No, you
We're
can.
going up.
It's flat land. They're kind of in there's a bit of tall grass, but you could definitely still see them.
Okay, because if I'm at
Tall
least within
grass, you
120
say?
feet
Yes.
of them,
Oh, no.
oh no.
Tall grass, yes.
You said grass, greener, cleaner looking than the rest of the swamp here.
No,
why are you asking
it's about the same.
Oh, okay. He's not particularly enthused then.
Yeah, if Ira could get within 120 feet of them, she can just start blasting.
So, do you want to go back 120 feet?
I mean, do we want to just lame these guys out?
It's kind of lame. I mean, it works. It's efficient.
What do y'all think?
Free. Those of us who aren't casters are just gonna watch though.
I
Not
know.
I've only got 60 feet of range, and it's it totally depends on how fast these things are.
Those of us who aren't Ira are just gonna watch.
Why do people run Eldritch Spear and Spell Sniper? This is already more range than I would ever need.
Okay.
Case and a point.
Is that the way you want to handle this? Just kind of.
I think we're just kiting them.
All right.
I guess.
So-
I guess I'll. Hold on. Let me.
I mean, I need to
No,
have 60
that's
feet
not.
of range.
That's not zoomed out far enough. I can move myself here.
Oh my gosh.
Well, for the sake of everything,
Yeah.
these things only have 15 feet of movement, so they can't even
Oh
get
my
to you if
gosh.
they dash to you. So you would have got a surprise round, and so I'll say you just kind of pew pew, and then they just blow up, leaving another
Awesome.
kind of pile of ooze.
I'm so sorry.
Containers.
Well, that takes care of it.
See, that's how you run combat that you know they're gonna win. You just hand wave it. Lots of time left to play.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Okay, yeah, you've one thing you did notice about these is they left a trail behind them as they moved.
Oh,
It's them.
Ooh. Interesting.
them?
Them.
Them.
Malcolm remembers.
Apparently.
What are these them?
Supposedly.
Oh, that was Quill.
Yeah, as slow as they moved, they left a little bit of like a snail trail as they kind of glopped towards the source of the beams being fired at them.
Alright, well, you know,
Interesting.
is it like going all the way up here and back?
It seems like it's around where they were meandering.
So just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
when they started heading towards you.
Okay, well, I guess we can have me sneak towards the cave and make sure the ceiling won't collapse or something.
Okay. So you
Rocks full of Proteus dice.
you want to take a peek inside is I reckon what you wish to do.
Yeah, make sure it's not booby trapped.
Okay. Yeah, go up to the cave entrance, and it's a little dark in here. But you are a dark type. So that does not matter to you. All right. So yeah, you could roll a perception check.
Dante's just gonna look to the other two.
Yeah.
17.
Malcolm's eating the aforementioned long grass.
Yeah. It's almost like taller than you, so you kind of like you have to like bite it with your head tilted, kind of.
Yeah.
Tilting his head up to eat it instead of down.
Yeah.
Ira's just like hurting him away from the trail.
Like you know how cats eat grass sometimes, where they like.
Yeah.
Turning his head to the side.
All right. You look into the cave, Proteus, and yeah, there's 3 pathways, but you peer inside, and they seem to all converge into one very narrow pathway, and you can almost see this kind of like frame of wood deep in there, like kind of lining the narrow passage. But that's
So it's
kind of
like-
all you really see. You don't think like a cave-in will happen or anything, looking at the structural integrity of the place. It seems like this place people went into. It's got kind of that, oh, judging by those like wooden frames, like people definitely went in here.
It's a mine or something.
All right. Well, I guess we'll come back, share information. I guess we'll just move forward. If it all converges onto one place.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You do you want to go inside? Are you all going inside?
Yeah, sounds like it.
So, but,
Just remember, some of you can't see.
yeah, I guess we gotta get the lantern again.
Yeah,
Go share
I'll
my
be-
lantern.
I think it's Dante and Malcolm who need it.
Who's going to wear it? I assume it's going to be like worn on like kind of a belt, like kind of like Link.
Dante will.
All right. All right.
Actually, maybe Malcolm should, because if he's gonna be getting in melee range of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a good idea.
He replaces Bell with it.
Or do any of you have light? You can just light his bell.
I do not.
No.
I do not have the light spell.
No. Okay.
None of us have light now.
All right. Well, this will have to do as you kind of like dangle the lantern from Malcolm's neck.
Yeah.
So is he going? Or well, I guess he doesn't need to take the lead because Proteus can just see in the dark naturally. So yeah, you begin to go into this cave as the swamp air leaves you, and you go deep into this cavern. Like I said, kind of these three paths branch out, but they all kind of twist in on each other, and it leads down one narrow passage. You would probably have to go down single file down this passage because it's so narrow. So I'd ask, what would be your marching order?
At this point, I don't think we can stealth if it's this narrow, so I think we have the sheep up front, followed by Proteus.
Well, you could be
Yeah.
quiet. You could be quiet.
I
Our
don't
party
think
is
that
still
we can
decent
be
at
quiet with
stealth.
Malcolm here.
Maybe.
Yeah. He maybe
If-
get a little complainy because there's no more grass anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
he
we
will
lead
start
with-
complaining.
Yeah,
Oh,
if we
no.
lead with Malcolm, he's wearing the lantern, so if we're trying to hide from anyone, they will see the big light.
I mean,
Yeah.
But if we wanna stealth, I don't know. It's either Malcolm or Proteus, I would say.
I mean, if we want me to go up front, we can. Just know what happens when when fighting happens and
Right.
me first.
Maybe
Yeah.
we do want Malcolm up front then.
Okay, we'll do Malcolm then. Ira will hand off the lead to someone else.
Malcolm wants to go to sleep at this point. He's bored because there's no grass. I think he wants to be up front and to help someone else go to sleep.
He's adventuring.
The question is, who wants to? What's the rest of the order?
I mean, I'm going second.
Ira, do you want third or fourth?
I can take the back for this.
Okay, so I'll be third.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you venture into the cavern, you look down the tunnel in front of you, and you see that haphazardly propped up makeshift frame by wooden struts, and you hear audible creaks and groans coming from there, with dust occasionally kind of as like a few pieces of dust go down with each of your footsteps. Yeah, and it's in this singular passage too, where you'd like have to walk under this in order to go forward.
All right, well, Malcolm's going to keep going unless someone tells him to stop.
Yeah.
You're just gonna let him go into it?
It's what, like
Oh, there's 15 silvers on each of the slimes too.
Oh, okay.
60.
That's 60.
60
So wait, this-
total.
Got it.
Don't
Oh
split
wait,
it
it's like it's
until the
a.
end. Don't split it until the end.
It's like a freaky wooden bridge type thing?
It's
or-
not a bridge. It's more like it's kind of like it's a tunnel, but it seems to be like being held by these wooden struts just as support.
Oh, okay.
So the
So
supports are kind of just not great.
They're kind of rotted.
Oh.
hold on. Yeah, we might want to.
Someone got mend.
No, I do
No.
not.
Like
I mean, I can attempt to make it better with like a hammer and pitons, but
there's a lot of them. I mean, because it kind of goes down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
it's
so
not
we're
just
risking-
one.
Ugh.
All right, Minecraft mode initializing. What we need to do is make sure there's not stuff hiding behind each of the supports before we walk past it.
Like more of the danger here is, well, I wouldn't call it danger. Like some rocks would fall on you, but it's like not enough to cave you in.
Okay.
What would happen here is like some rubble might fall onto you and it will hurt and possibly create difficult terrain.
We just want to book it past the spot then, or what do we
Yeah.
want to do?
Well, I mean, it's the only way forward, guys. We gotta go.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Do we just want to book it here and just move quickly before it potentially collapses?
Maybe. Yeah.
Malcolm walks forward.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's just go.
All right. So you will have to do, if Malcolm is just going forward by himself, then you will have to do a stealth check to because it's the noise that will set it off.
Interesting.
good luck, Mr. Sheep.
14.
That was the DC.
Okay.
Hooray!
So Malcolm just kind of casually walks forward. You see kind of the dust start like just falling down a lot more frequently. And but Malcolm kind of, you see the light kind of disappearing into the distance.
We should follow him.
I mean, that's
Yep.
been the plan. That's been the plan.
I'm gonna just while I'm crossing through this, just raise my shield over my head.
I'm like, no, you want me to go second.
Sure, because I mean, regardless of what happens,
We want people with the highest chance of succeeding going first, because if it creates difficult terrain, everyone else won't be able to really do much.
but then it will have fallen.
Yeah, but you'll be stuck with Malcolm all the way up.
Question.
Yeah.
If it's like the sound being made from like steps and such, could I use feather fall on myself to lighten my steps?
Yeah, that'd be pretty well done. Yeah, that I'll let you. The DC will only be 5 if you do that.
Okay. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, I can only cast that on myself, but it's
Yeah.
at will. So
Yeah, we make Dante go last.
Yeah, so just roll and don't get below a 5.
well, I only have a +1 modifier, so let's see. Okay,
Yeah.
we're good.
You're good. Your steps are just kind of non-existent as you catch up to Malcolm to not let him get too far ahead.
Hey.
Hello.
Apparently, the two that had the worst stealth got through. So.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get a nat 1 or something. All right,
If you say it like that, then yeah.
my turn.
Yeah.
24.
Just you show off those deft steps and just manage to sleek by without disturbing anything.
Oh,
All
as soon as
right,
it falls on my head, but you know what?
5'6" tall man. Let's go.
Guidance yourself.
Yeah, guidance myself because I can do that,
So you hype yourself up.
and just for
I
flavor,
can do this. I can do this.
I've got my shield over my head, even if it doesn't do much. Oh my gosh,
Nat 1 and nat 2.
I can't believe this. Yeah, the tallest Pokemon's the one that sets things off.
I will remind you, you do have a reroll.
What do you guys think?
What? Why did you cause this fire?
Why did you say
You willed
this?
it into
I
existence.
knew it was going to happen.
I don't know. I
Roll
think
enough-
Ice has the reroll, so it's his call.
I don't know. It's damage. I mean, the problem is I've only got 9 HP.
I mean,
You know what?
here's my reasoning here. If we do it here, we won't have to worry about the rocks being in our way on the way out.
That's true. Do I reroll both of the rerolls
Yes,
here or just the...
you do both.
That's the other reason. I think it's
Yeah.
a decent idea.
You know, I'll spend it.
Oh my
You're
god.
kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Well,
So as you hype yourself up and try to get through this narrow corridor, you saw everyone else get through it. You saw Malcolm get through it.
Unfortunately, just the taller Pokemon of the whole group.
Yeah, there's this stalactite, this small stalactite sticking out of the ceiling. You're minding your steps, and then you just smash your head into it, and it sets off this chain reaction where you just kind of try to brace yourself on the wall, and you stumble backwards, and everyone else looks back as you hear this just rumbling of dust, kind of just start falling down on top of Dante, and you are going to take... I rolled a 1 on the d8, so only 1 bludgeoning damage.
the shield protected you.
Yeah.
Really did.
And you just see this dust just kind of push through the cavern, and you just see this kind of gray and white Dante just standing there amongst all this rubble.
Ghost.
He is a ghost. You are correct, Malcolm.
Yeah.
A ghost type is not the same thing as a ghost.
Rocks
It's like
fell,
this-
Dante died.
We're being haunted.
He's well, now he can
like-
aid us in spirit.
Don't encourage him.
Hey,
He's
is there anything else we
starting
can
to-
do at this point?
He's starting to understand death, Dante. I think that this is an improvement.
I
That's true, actually.
Is that where ghosts come from?
Yeah, they happen when you go to sleep for a really long time.
Okay.
Dante's just looking at Ira just very disapprovingly as he just starts trying to clean all the dust off of himself.
Yeah, you're just
When
kind of...
rocks,
She just shrugs.
when the rocks put you to sleep against your will, you become a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Very important for a sleep therapist.
That's what
to
happens
know.
when you put people to sleep against their will if you do it too hard.
I must be really good at it.
Sometimes.
So, for the sake of this too, this kind of stretch here is now difficult terrain.
Right.
All right.
If that matters later, we'll see. But yeah, other than the 1 point of damage, it's not blocked or anything, so. You continue through the cavern. Are you, is Malcolm still leading in the front?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go back to our regularly scheduled marching order.
Okay.
Just-
So you walk for about 30 minutes down this cavern. It's kind of it's really samey too. Like you almost swear you're going in circles, but you've been just going forward. So unless you lost your sense of direction, that's not the case. But and there hasn't been any diverting pathways until the tunnel opens up to an actual spacious cavern where stalactites and stalagmites dot the floor and ceiling, and you can actually hear the sound of water in the distance. You just hear the drip drop and just kind of the movement of water. How do you wish to approach this new room? It's not a narrow pathway anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like a river, or is it like
It's
water?
still a cavern. It's still a cavern. You don't see any water, but it opened up to a with large ceilings, and it's more or less an open cave. If you want kind of a visual, not that it matters here in any way. It's just kind of how you're approaching this. What is it? The underground. It's kind of like you're coming in from here.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
Is the plant life real?
Yeah, it's mossy.
Oh no, he's got more stuff to eat of a new variety. He's must.
Cave grass.
At this point, we're probably on the lookout for Kira,
Okay.
since we haven't really seen anything. Are there any tracks on the ground? This area has probably not been very disturbed in a long time.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you do that. I'll let you do a perception check.
Perception. Oh, not
Guys,
great at that.
Yep,
Yeah.
there you go.
Thank you.
I was happy. I'm trying to figure.
Well, 21.
Oh wow.
So you look around the stone floor with Malcolm's help, as he's kind of just casually licking moss off the side of the cave, and guidance from Dante's, and maybe a little bit of reassurance from him. You don't see any tracks on the ground, but what you do notice is you see something. You hear a sound like a tap. And then your eyes kind of dart back and forth, and you catch it. You see this little green dot just splash against the ground, and again, and your eyes begin to go up, and on the ceiling, 30 feet up, you see 3 things.
Okay. So, Ira is going to tap Dante. Is going to really quickly tap Dante on the shoulder and just gesture up.
Instead of responding, he just he looks up and he nods and then messages Proteus. Hold Malcolm back. Look up.
All right, he will do both.
Yeah.
Meh.
You see 3 of these things clinging to the ceiling.
Ira is just gonna. Ira's gonna point at this one, just kind of gesture, and she just kind of mimics holding up the crossbow. Just like.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go huck a black dagger at it.
They're about 30. They're 30 feet up.
Oh well, I can't do anything then. Have fun.
Malcolm hit it with a javelin.
Ira looks at Proteus, kind of give up, frowns, and just hands him the crossbow.
Hold on. Okay, so what we can do here is Proteus can hold his action for after we snipe it and it falls down, then he can throw a dagger at it.
That could
Assuming
also
it falls
work.
down.
But I don't think it'll be surprised anymore.
effectively just get rid of one. The other ones are really slow.
Yeah, she's just gonna.
In your
Yeah,
head, Ira, at the expense of revealing yourself, you can just give the crossbow to him.
Yeah, that's why she handed the crossbow over.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but we don't have any bolts.
she hands him 20 bolts.
I have those too, huh?
Crossbow's been
I,
handed over.
I
and
do
think
want to
we're just-
point out I don't have proficiency with this, but I can use it still.
You don't? It's a simple
What?
weapon.
You're a rogue.
You have hand
Rogues should
crossbow.
have.
I have a light crossbow.
Yeah.
It's a simple weapon.
Yeah.
You have proficiency in all those.
It's
Yeah.
the heavy crossbow that's the martial.
Yeah.
Trust them, Fire Alley.
Yeah. Technically, you should be here, actually, because it's just these two spaces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I will let you guys have a surprise round, assuming you just whoever can let off all their attacks at once.
Okay.
Pretty much everyone.
All right. So
And
yeah, so
depending on
let's
the order here.
let's roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm getting an 18.
That's for the green guy, and that's for the. They both got the same thing on the die,
But I actually got the highest.
but the sticky one is.
This is the curse of having higher decks. You always get natural 2s on initiative.
Well, they got a 2 and a 0, so.
Nice. Yeah. In response to Andromeda, I as she's handing the light crossbow over, she just kind of maybe nods to herself, says, "Well, they already know I can cast spells, so shouldn't reveal too much more."
We're already being secretive around the mages anyway.
I'd just rather not tell the cleric about it.
That is true. But we should dispose of these things. I don't want you to give them 15 silver again. All right. So
Let's try to avoid that.
all right, so let's just go. This will be a surprise round. So you're basically going to get
Right.
2 free attacks on them.
Mhm.
So, yeah, let's start with Dante.
Sacred Flame first, since it's not hurt.
All right. Well, I'll roll it in the chat.
Let's see. I wonder if these guys have dexterity.
No.
You're doing the caustic one, right?
Yeah, the one that was
Yeah.
green guy. So.
All right. So yeah, I think it failed with an 11.
And it gets hits for 7. Nice.
7. Okay. All right, and we'll go to Malcolm, who is going to throw a javelin at hit.
Yep. Making sure I do this right. Yep. 15.
15 hits it.
Uh, 8. Piercing.
It seems like it squeals in pain. I don't think it can feel pain, but it squeals as it's hit with the javelin. As the javelin clatters to the ground. Ira.
It's still up.
Yep.
All right.
Fortunate.
Yep, let's just deal with it. Let's just finish it off. Hex and good old Laced.
All right.
Well, 9.
9
Wait.
hits it, unless it was a nat 1.
Okay. Okay. Eight damage.
It had 7 left, so it just kind of it drips down to the ground like a booger and just makes a big
Ew.
pile as you see like
Ah.
15 silver coins just kind of float up in it. All right. All right. We're gonna go to Proteus now.
All right, this is my only sneaky sneak.
Yeah.
Well, I only have a line of sight on this guy, so.
Yeah.
Let's get him. Let's see. Natural 1.
Oh no.
Aw.
Twice. You got advantage, right?
Oh yeah, because it's a bruise.
Yeah.
That's better.
21.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that'll hit.
Dosing.
8 damage.
All right. What is their HP? You did 8.
By the way, is this crossbow alone, or is this like a permanent thing now?
We'll go lone for now.
All right.
Okay, then keep track of the ammo.
You
Okay, got it.
you hit it, but it seems to be on the brink of dying. All right. So that was the surprise round. Combat is kind of now starting. So Dante.
Okay. I'll just try to finish this thing off with the Sacred Flame again.
All right. I think its dex is actually even worse than the costume
What?
one. So,
Wow.
He is sticky.
yep, that's probably why. It got a 5.
-4. Holy. Yeah.
Oh, it got a 0 in initiative. Can you see why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see.
Well, 2 damage.
That does not finish it off, sadly.
Dang
though.
it.
Yeah, it's still there. Do you want to move or anything?
We already know these things are slow. They have to also like fall off the ceiling, so I think we're fine where we're at.
All right, Malcolm.
Gonna get his javelin, and they're too far away if we triangulate it. So he's gonna have to move back, and he's gonna ready his action for if they drop off the ceiling and get in range, or if they're still on the ceiling and get in range, he'll chuck a javelin at it.
All right, ready to action.
Basically, just to get in range.
Ira.
All right, since this one's already almost down, she's gonna poke out, recast Hex, for strength, and launch an attack.
All right, which one are you shooting?
This one right here. This one.
The one up here. Okay.
Yeah. Ah, 7. So a
7.
1, that one.
Actually, yeah, so that wouldn't hit. So it just goes wide.
Do they have an AC of 7?
No, they do not. It's a little higher than that.
Okay. So we're like, well, it doesn't hit.
All
Within
right.
that one, and she's gonna go back to where she was.
Proteus.
One.
All right, I will finish what I started.
Do it.
24.
20,
Oh my gosh, it was almost a crit.
24 hits.
11 damage.
Wow.
Yeah, that eradicates that one.
Where were you last time?
Another gold and 5 silver appears there.
All right.
Who's
Add
keeping
it,
track
add
of
it
all
to
this?
the pool. We will split at the end.
And this one is it's going to drop down to the ground. You see it kind of like stretching out until it just finally just gives away and just slams to the ground.
Right, and that is within range now.
Yeah, I'd say it'd have to move here to just so you're not
Okay.
you know,
Get your shot.
yeah.
Yeah, don't hit the grass, Malcolm. That'd
Wouldn't
be a
want to
shame.
do that. Nine.
This one has worse armor class too, but a 9 would hit it. It has an AC of 6.
Oh, it's worse than 7. I see. I love slimes.
Straight up can't miss these things.
Dun 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 dun.
How much damage?
Well, you should roll the damage.
Oh, I
Smile.
get to hit it. Okay.
Yeah, you hit it. You literally can't hit it. Only with the nat 1 it would miss with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Plus
Pretty
4. No, wait, that's wrong. That's wrong.
good. 6. What?
That's
Wow.
4 plus 4, so 8.
4 plus 4, 8 damage. Okay, yeah, it seems injured. But it's gonna move closer to you. So yeah, it's still holding on, but it dashed to get to you.
Hi.
Just. All right, Dante.
No, it was just Malcolm's turn. So Ira.
Oh
No,
no,
it was-
Malcolm readied.
No,
Oh, right.
With action, it's Dante's turn.
Okay. Told the dead.
All right, that's a Dex, or no, that's a
That's a
Whiz.
Whiz.
What is its
Whiz.
Whiz? It's just as bad, so not worse.
Toll the jello.
Toll the Jello. New spell. It got an 8.
Oh wow. I wonder. Dong. 8 damage.
Yeah, that slays it as a gold piece and 5 silver, like kind of formed the top, and there are piles of
Alright.
jelly on the ground too. Again,
Malcolm pulls his javelin out of it.
Hmm. Alright, that's 105.
All right. Well, I guess it's time to go scan the ceiling over here.
Yeah, I think just in general, as we're moving forward, we're just gonna be looking up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Malcolm's looking down.
That's because
Well-
he's trying to
Oh.
eat the moss.
Just let's be careful about this. Yeah, just kind of looking up.
We're moving too fast, just in case there's anything else in this room.
All right,
Oh, it is.
you can do a perception check to see if there's anything on the ceiling again.
Just anyone or who?
Anyone,
Well,
if you're all kind of like looking together at the ceiling, it's a lot more open, so you don't have to kind of go in single file here.
Natural 20.
Well-
Wow. Still got higher with a 23.
Looking
Bang, you'll see good.
Looking at the ceiling, you're pretty sure in this room it's pretty safe. There doesn't seem to be any of the slimes. It seems like maybe they were what predatory senses they have. They were waiting just for someone to enter that room, and that's kind of all where they just kind of congealed to wait for someone to come in. It could be because of the noise you made when the tunnel collapsed. But yeah, you're pretty sure it's safe in here, as it
Right.
goes off into 2 different directions here.
Interesting.
But it gets
I
narrow
guess-
again.
I was looking around the rest of these caverns. Is there anything else of note?
Yeah.
Peek around here.
Give me an investigation check if you want to look around for stuff.
Oh, I was...
Hey, I'm pretty good at those.
the check I've been wanting all night. Not perception.
Only 15.
Oh, that's still pretty good. Roll a d4 for me.
One.
You find a belt with one jar attached to it.
Yo!
You can use it to immediately scoop up some of the blue jello.
Yeah, we gotta get some blue.
Yes.
You want some blue?
Some blue jello. You're gonna scoop up the sticky fluid?
Yeah.
Or not fluid, viscous ooze.
Fine.
Oops.
All right. Yeah, you managed to scoop some of it up, and it even has a lid for you to get it in there. And this seems way kind of more suited to carry this stuff than Malcolm's canteen.
I wonder who could have dropped this.
Yeah, that doesn't quite bode well for our target, does it?
Yeah, that is rather jarring.
Ugh.
Hmm. I'm going to choose to ignore that. Anyways.
It was a pun, Ira. It's a play on words.
Yep. Yes, I know. Anyways.
Does the northern little room have anything in it?
The northern. I assume kind of Ira was looking around the place for and then found that. That's kind of
Fair
the
enough.
only thing of interest he found.
All right. Is there a meaningful choice to be made between going north and east here, or is it not really matter?
They both look vaguely the same. Well, it just kind of
Whoa.
goes down into another passageway.
Hmm. Nothing with his special eyes can see anything at the end, right?
No. Nothing like
Okay.
even Proteus with your dark vision. It doesn't really. It seems like you're going to be walking for a little bit more.
Let's go flip one of those silver coins.
Yeah, sure. Hang on. Oh, do I have a quarter on me? I guess it'd technically be a dime. What are we doing? Heads north, tails east?
Sure.
Works me.
Heads.
We're going north.
North. North it is.
All right. Who's going to stick in front? Is it going to be the Malcolm
right,
setup,
let's-
or it gets narrow again as you can see, or like it has to be kind of single file?
We're doing Malcolm setup, or are we doing Proteus setup?
We might want to be sneaky. There won't be slimes forever.
Proteus setup.
All right.
So then what we're hearing is I'm guidancing myself for the sneaking.
Well,
Probably.
are you scouting, or are you all going to just kind of sneak forward?
I mean, I think
Oh.
scouting is a good idea
In
here.
that case, guidance Proteus.
All right. So I assume Malcolm's going to kind of hang a little back in this case to give you light, but not ruin Proteus's sneaking.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, in that case, you can roll stealth with a guidance, Proteus.
Okay. This one is a 17.
All right. That's pretty good. So you are going through here as you pass by you see the source of the water, and it's kind of this little underground lake. Not really a lake, more like a pool. The water seems a lot cleaner here. But as you go through, it opens up to this larger area where you see a figure kind of tied to a rock, a stalagmite, in this hardened ooze, almost like it's binds made out of the ooze, and it's covering her mouth and it's most of her body. She's kind of upright. She's a quadrupedal Pokemon. It's a Yamper. She seems to be slightly struggling in this open area. And I want you to do a perception check.
Oh no.
There's something else.
I'm probably gonna have to get expertise in this down the line. 12.
You don't see any. You look on the ceiling. You don't really. You probably immediately go there, considering what happened in the last room. You don't really see anything, but what you do notice is right there, right there, and right there on the ground. It was almost invisible. You could have just wandered there and stepped on it, but you see that.
Right.
Like it's just the blue slime from those other ones.
Yes. It's the exact same one. Well, Proteus would see. Let me just fix that a little bit so it's on the tiles. There we go. All right. She appears to be alive. She's moving, but she seems like she can't talk. And she's stuck to the stalagmite. Seems like nothing has seen you. What do you do?
Let's see, how many of the feats do I have? Perfection. I will use minor illusion to whisper back to the other people what's happening.
Okay.
Oh, I got an idea. So is this water actually here?
Yes, it's a small pool of water.
Shields are usually some like a. Can I scoop water up using my shield to potentially try to clean away the slime on the floor?
It would take a few dexterity checks to bring it over. Okay, here's what you have to doff the shield, basically.
Right.
I have a suggestion.
Yeah.
Use Malcolm as a sponge.
I mean, I was just gonna use the canteen. Honestly, the canteen probably isn't large enough to actually clear all that, is it? I doubt it.
I saw that plan. That's why I was suggesting using something else. Because I mean, even if it's too small,
I mean, seriously, Malcolm can hold a lot of water.
Yeah, but he's gonna.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
That's heavy.
Really want.
Okay, just
That is a funny option.
Over the slime.
Would that
Wait a minute. He's still got like a sack of wooloo wool.
Yeah, I was waiting till you realized that.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to use Malcolm as a sponge though because it's funny. Okay, bag of wooloo wool. Let's soak it up and then wring it out over the blue gunk.
We have sponges.
I can't. You know what? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's the multi-purposeness of the McFluff brand wool. Okay. So tell me your plan of attack here. Like, currently, Proteus is sneaking and stealthy, so
Right.
nothing is really aware of him. And you guys are gathering water. And yeah, you can definitely do that. You just kind of... It's in a bag, too, so you could just kind of...
I feel like.
Yeah, so are we gonna like have Malcolm rush in and start cleaning the
Or do you
ground
wanna hand
basically?
off
I feel like the play is to get Proteus over to the Yamper first in case something bad happens when
I don't know what
Malcolm
this in the middle
announces
is.
his presence here.
You could just have
Well, I
Malcolm
mean,
come up to
I could
here
just
and then hand off the.
yeah.
Well, let's put it this way. Does anyone else have a really good stealth?
I have a +3, so not
That is
really.
not really good.
It's better than the rest. So here, take the wool.
Oh my god.
Again, I think the plan is to have me go in first because
What's stopping you from cleaning the blue?
I feel like once we start cleaning the blue, we're going to aggravate something.
Well,
Like,
how are you going to get across the blue?
Yeah.
if you're gonna clean it, you're not stealthy anymore. I will point out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I want to get over to her first.
We're not stealthily
How are you
cleaning
gonna
any
get
blue here.
around-
How are you gonna
I mean,
clean through? How are you gonna get through the blue?
There's shrooms here. There's a path.
There is kind of like you saw it. That's kind of what you saw with your perception check. There is like a way through it,
Oh, well, then go ahead.
but
You'll
yeah.
just sneak your way up and then get around.
Should we just like have? So what is it? Ira and Malcolm will be on standby for when things go wrong. Proteus is gonna try to get over to Kira, presumably Kira, and then
am I
Dante's just gonna go in and start cleaning the blue as soon as
Oh my gosh.
once Proteus gets over there. I get what is Proteus planning on doing once he gets over there?
He'd probably wait for something to try to attack you guys for trying to clean the sludge, to be honest.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
the problem is
okay, maybe we should give the wet wool to Proteus, and he can go over. He's going to need a way to get her out. What if
Yeah.
he needs the wet wool to get her out, so he can just like sponge off the slime from her? Then
But
the
it's
two of them
hardened?
can just try to sneak. Well, maybe it won't be hardened if it's wet.
Hmm.
Maybe it's
Maybe, yeah.
absorbent goo.
Okay, so we're gonna wet the goo, and then we're gonna get her
Gonna
out.
try to get her
try
out.
to clean her off.
Probably
get
through
her
this
out.
way.
That
Something
would just
like
go
that,
deeper,
no?
wouldn't it?
Yeah, but get her away.
There.
I mean, the lighting
Anyways,
would imply otherwise.
that's not really. I don't think
Map
that's
lighting is not a.
Yeah.
that's not real. Map lighting is not canon.
The goal is just getting her out of here, really. So it's just kind of a case of like, who's gonna, if it's just Proteus getting her out, or if it's multiple people, and then who's doing what with the goo to try to just run and get a quick way out.
I think the best thing is to have Proteus go in, try to get her out. We get like right here, and if something goes wrong, the two ranged people, you and you, start blasting.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
Not a lot Malcolm can do other than contribute his body.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right. So what is the plan?
We're gonna let Proteus try to
Give
sneak his way
me
up to
the
get her
wool
out.
and I yum over
What?
here.
Okay, so you're gonna go back and get the wool?
No, Malcolm's probably we're gonna like pass it
Dante's
forward.
We're
Yeah.
going to conga line it.
Well, someone needs to stealth check if they're gonna do that.
All right, fine. Proteus is gonna do it because his stealth is the highest.
Okay.
But then he has to make 2, I guess.
Yeah, he'd have to
Right.
make 2 then.
Well, we're making 2 anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could guidance myself, then guidance him. That puts me in a position over here.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay,
I mean,
so I'll guidance myself and stealth up.
All right, go for it.
All right. So do a stealth roll.
3 plus 4. You're
No.
kidding me.
Oh,
I knew it.
No.
8.
I knew
So-
it as soon as I thought it.
Again, yeah, you wander through the narrow caverns. It gets to a point where kind of Malcolm's light is a little obscured, and you go to hand Proteus the sack of wool, but you trip over kind of a rock, and it just kind of clatters, and it's like one of those things where you kick it, and it just kind of bounces off the wall. And as you do that, you see these balls of blue goo just start dripping from the ceiling.
Oh, they were up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't high enough to see them. And another one, this you see another kind of like, I guess only Dante and Proteus see this, but this kind of, or maybe not even Proteus or Dante, because Malcolm's back there, as kind of this iridescent booger just falls from the ground and splatters on the ground. A slime much larger than the other ones besets you all. And it's not a surprise round, but let's roll initiative.
Dang it.
Favorite kind of slime, the iridescent booger.
Yeah, the iridescent booger. That sounds like a name in the Owlbear law.
Yeah. Oh, I finally
They're
got
linked
good
to the game.
initiative.
Frankly, I don't think Proteus going in there would have ended well, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I
Doing
think
this
failing
now?
the stealth check was the play.
Get the
Walks
bad
in,
rolls
gets-
out of the way.
You were on your own in there. That would have. Ugh.
That would have been a great time. But just remember, you're the one with the power to save us from slimes now.
What?
Because you still have the wool. You never got it there.
Great.
You tripped.
I'm just going to keep her at initiative 0. All right, Proteus, you're going to be the first one to act.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't have a ton of really ways I can manipulate these guys because they don't have brains to manipulate. So we're just gonna have to, I think, go with a good old shoot 'em.
Shoot him
Gonna shoot.
with the
shoot
your
closest
newly
one.
acquired crossbow.
Yeah.
Alone.
Currently on
Third
loan.
bolt.
Natural
Oh.
1. We're going places.
You're
I
not.
don't think. Maybe
I told
Proteus
you I
isn't
wasn't
proficient.
proficient with it.
Yeah.
So it just you try to load this contraption. You're used to daggers. You're like, how do you load this? Hit the crank and it just shoots while you're still trying to load it. Yeah.
Go. Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ira.
You
Ira.
said you had higher AC than me.
You see the
All right.
Proteus miserably try to fail your crossbow, and you hear a sigh in your head.
she echoes that.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not that hard, you know. And she's gonna go here. So this is actually a good question. So, has it been an hour
Yeah.
since our last fight?
For the purposes of what?
So Hex lasts for an hour.
Yeah.
I know that it's concentration up to an hour. I know that Ira gets her spells back just after a short break without requiring a full short rest. But that does mean that at least for now, with not using an even without having an upcasted hex, she can still have it go into another combat while still having her spells regenerate.
Yep, that's totally fair. It only took 15 minutes to get here, so yeah, you're fully charged up and your hex is still going.
Nice.
Okay, so I still have the spell slots, still have hex. Okay, then I'm going to. Good. That's good to know. I'm gonna nail this guy.
With
The guy closest to.
Kira?
Yeah, with Hex and the one closest to Kira. I'm gonna nail him with a Hex and then gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Sure thing.
14.
14 hits it.
10 plus 1d6. 12 damage.
1 HP.
Oh.
Of course.
It has 13
Wow.
HP.
Hopefully it's not sufficiently pissed at me.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, it's just kind of jiggling and wriggling in pain. Well, not really pain, but just trying to hold itself together. All right, Dante.
Okay. Dang it, that actually brings finishing it off and letting two of them close.
It's a point to note, too, you cannot see well here, because Malcolm has the light source.
Well,
Do you have
first
dark
off, when I
vision,
was-
Ira?
I do.
Okay, yeah, you're good then.
Oh, that's... Yeah, okay. No one told Malcolm to come this way, so, Malcolm!
Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that.
And... Shoot, I guess that... I don't think I can really see him then, can I?
You cannot see them right
I
now.
just- Oh, wow. Yeah, that is indeed a problem.
There's one thing you can do.
Ask guidance. No.
I mean, would just guidance someone else. I mean,
No, that was a joke.
I'll spoil it
You say that.
if you don't do it. After your turn is over.
after my turn's over.
I'll spoil what it
Like-
was.
Come on, Ice. Use your brain.
I'm thinking the problem is I'm gonna take too long. I don't have.
Yes, you do.
I don't have anything that does light.
You.
I'm not on a fire type right now. I don't have light. Well, you're mad at me. I genuinely don't know.
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't play cleric,
mean,
so
It's a good fun.
Will's actually mad at me though. I can tell that.
Say mad. I'm just disappointed.
Oh, I'm gonna hold my action.
Ah,
you.
there you go. You got it.
Hold action, sacred flame on the guy as soon as Malcolm runs in.
All right. Malcolm.
All right. Dashing 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Difficult terrain, or can I get past?
You can
through?
get past them. It's a 5 foot.
Okay, 40, 45, 50, 55. Bonus action rage.
Ah, you can. Yeah, your ready action goes off as soon as Malcolm. You can see him now. Which one are you
Dex
hitting?
save. Or excuse me, it's the one that's close to death.
All right, the one with the.
Dex save.
I don't think it could possibly pass. Well, is you
It can.
if it gets a nat 20, I think.
It's a Dex save of 14.
Oh, 14. Yeah, then it can definitely pass.
Yeah.
But it doesn't.
Oh,
Well.
Yeah.
oh.
That's yours.
You said it had 1 HP.
Yeah, it's this kind of.
Yep.
It's this black flame that kind of engulfs it, but it still kind of gives off that light for a brief second, as it does this radiant emulation of the ooze, as it's no more but a pile of 15 silver
Wow.
and
Adding
goo.
those up. Keep adding those up.
All right,
I got it.
but Malcolm has raged.
Yep.
So we go to the sticky ooze's turns. It's gonna go through its own ooze trail, and it's gonna try and hit Malcolm with its pseudopod. Getting a 2 on the dice, so it's gonna miss Malcolm.
Hooray!
All right. The other one, with its 15 feet of movement, is gonna climb on the wall and go in between, impose itself.
Oh no.
But it cannot attack because it had to dash. The shifting slime.
And one second, that makes a trail too. Right?
Yes, it does. I'll get that. Let me get the trail.
Oh, it's gonna give Malcolm a hug.
Oh.
So the slime kind of goes on the wall here too. All right. The
So
shift
what
the shifting slime. It's gonna go here, and it can squeeze through any tight narrow spot. So it has range. All right. It's going to make an attack against Malcolm. Getting a nat 20.
Oh no!
Okay.
Well, good thing you are raging.
Good thing.
Very good thing.
It is bludgeoning damage you're about to take right now. Or no, it's acid damage.
Oh,
no.
Uh-oh.
could have been a good thing you were raging.
So that's going to be 8 points of acid damage, and you are grappled and restrained.
Ooh,
Yep.
All
that's
right.
not good.
Not good.
I can't take another one of those guys.
I hate to break it to you, but the rest of us couldn't take even a single one of those.
I have ideas if we can get rid of the one in front of me.
All right, Proteus, we're back to you.
I can help with that.
Right. So how is it grappling Malcolm right
It's
now?
kind of like it has half of his body inside of it.
Okay, so there's definitely... So I couldn't, like, chop a limb off or something for it.
You could pull him out of it if you wanted to.
Yeah, but I'd have to actually get there first. So I'm gonna have to just pulverize the sticky man in our way.
Yeah.
Alright, so then that'll be... 10!
A 10 hits it. It only has 6 AC.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Don't roll
8 damage.
All right, it takes 8 damage. This is what you keep doing to these guys.
Yeah,
I love 8 damage.
I seem to be more powerful with daggers, unironically.
Okay. Ira,
Interesting.
unless you want to move,
All right.
Proteus.
I think it would be wise to have a solid, arbitrary 20 feet between me and him, so
Oh, really?
here.
just an
Interesting.
arbitrary number.
Interesting. Anyways, Ira is going to, yeah, she's gonna hex this guy to try and clear the way for Dante.
All right.
Gonna hex and then Eldritch Blast to try and finish it off. That is 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit it.
And, ooh, 5 damage.
Well, that's all it had left. It had
That's all it
exactly.
had.
Yep. That 13 HP. 8 and 5 makes 13.
I love addition. Anyways.
The path to Malcolm is clear.
I...
Does that leave slime where it died? or
No, it's only if it moves.
Okay.
Alright,
All
so I
right.
think we killed him first.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna stay here. That'll be
Okay.
my turn.
Dante.
Okay. Best I've got here is that Malcolm just got really hurt, so let's go ahead and I wish this wasn't a spell otherwise. I will start by Sacred Flaming this guy,
Okay.
and I'm going to give Malcolm a healing word.
Oh, healing word. Okay, cool. Yeah, you could definitely do that. Sacred Flame to the shifting slime. What is its dex? It's bad, but not as bad. 13.
That's not enough.
All right.
Ooh.
That mod actually made a difference. 7 damage, nice.
And yeah, as the sacred flame kind of engulfs it, It was kind of like the same color as the sticky slime before, but now it is orange.
Oh.
Oh,
It's enraged.
It's changing. It's changing resistance to whatever get hit by last, isn't it? Ooh.
All right. So you did 7
And
damage.
then that was 7 radiant damage, and I'm giving Malcolm 4 plus 4. Malcolm, you get back 7 HP.
Okay.
All right. Malcolm, you are currently being grappled and restrained by this slime. What do you do?
I'm gonna cast sleep.
it's like a reverse rockabye
Interesting.
going on.
Where are you gonna place it?
Hang on. I've never used sleep before, so let me read this.
Basically.
Okay, never mind. I'm not going to cast sleep.
Okay.
Oh.
Those things where it needs to hit the max HP or current HP.
Okay, I have disadvantage on attacks, just in general, or against the thing that's restrained.
In general.
Okay.
Restraint.
But I mean.
Yeah. I'll hit this one then.
Okay, the sticky guy. Okay, yeah. So make some attacks at disadvantage.
Don't get a 1.
Yeah.
9 was the low one.
All right. Well, you hit it. As being like sucked in by the giant slime, you still managed to slam the blue little circular goo.
Okay, I need the command in there. Plus 6. 15 bludgeoning damage.
Well, we've established they have 13 HP, so yeah, you just whack it like a baseball. It just kind of sticks against the wall and just slowly.
Oh my gosh! Yep.
Yeah, there seems to be just the ringleader slime left.
Alright, that's Malcolm's turn.
All right, and because you are restrained, it's going to use its swallow action.
Oh, no.
One size smaller than itself. It needs to make a pseudopod, and if it hits, you will be swallowed. That may not hit. That's only a 10.
That does not hit Malcolm.
You are still restrained by this thing, but you are not engulfed by it. Does anything else happen? Oh wait, it has advantage.
Oh.
Yeah, because
It only got 11.
That also does not hit.
All right. I think nothing else happens to you. Yeah, you're okay. It's just tried to suck you in as you're trying to like pull yourself out.
Malcolm may be getting flashbacks of the dreams where he got
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
two legs bad.
Proteus.
This.
No legs bad.
Yeah, what does no legs mean in this situation?
Let's see. Well,
4 legs good, 2 legs bad, no legs worse.
15, 20, and then we shoot.
All right.
Because there's no way I'm pulling this thing out, or pulling Malcolm out from this thing. He is too strong. I got a 9.
This one's a little beefier, but its armor class is 9.
Beats,
Alright.
beats.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Good news is Malcolm is inside it, which is good for me.
Yeah, you get sneak attack as it's distracted by Malcolm.
And 12 damage.
All right.
piercing.
It's feeling the pain.
Alright, then 30.
Ira.
I was getting a little distracted by Proteus bouncing back and forth.
Yeah, that's
No. She's going to hex and try and deal with this guy.
all right.
Finish this guy off. Well, shoot.
You
You
get.
determined its armor class is higher than
Oh
that.
yeah, the Eldritch Blast goes wide.
Unfortunate.
All right, Dante.
I'm still within range of like melee because the way this thing works.
Yes.
I'm gonna use inflict wounds.
Oh.
Okay, wow. All right. What kind of? That's necrotic damage, right?
That is, yeah.
All right. So that's an
It is a
attack.
melee spell attack.
Yeah, it's an attack roll. Your spell modifier.
He's good at these.
X plus 6.
Yeah.
17.
That'll hit it.
A lot of incoming damage.
Triple ones.
3d10.
No.
Be quiet. You're gonna make it happen.
That would be a 1 in 1,000 chance. I'm just saying.
How many shinies is that? That's 0, actually.
14 damage, necrotic.
That will finish it off. So how does inflict wounds
Oh.
finish it off? It only has 12 HP.
I imagine this is maybe Dante still trying to pick up what he's learning from the book, but he draws on some help from the Yveltal as you see this like black and red tinged claw swipe at this thing,
Yeah.
just separating it out, and it fizzles.
Just bisecting it with this kind of. It's just almost like a swipe of your arm, as just kind of like unleashing a curtain, kind of, or kind of a flourish with a cape. But yeah, it just kind of renders it. It just kind of slices Malcolm out of there, and he kind of like scatters to his feet. And but yeah, you are. You have defeated the slimes.
Alright. Ira kind of shudders hearing, watching the attack, and in her head she just kind of goes, and that's why I don't want him finding out.
Yes, I see. Well, I already knew of this when I saw that church to begin with.
Mm-hmm. Alright, anyways.
Yeah.
Let's go
The
free
guy
it here. Finally, Dante can do what his task has always been: using sponge.
There seems to be there was 20 gold inside of the more adaptive slime.
Cool.
All right, add that to
Adding
split
200.
pile.
Okay,
Silver.
200 silver. I'm just adding it as silver.
All right.
I don't think our strategy
yeah.
involving cleaning up was going to
Wait,
work.
no. Okay.
There's still a path over to it unless the iridescent slime left some sludge behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, but it goes away pretty fast. Like you have to scoop it up in a timely manner.
You're gonna swap out the blue slime for the iridescent one.
I think we should do that.
Yes.
We should swap out the blue for the iridescent.
Yeah.
Actually, swap out the
Yeah.
green for the iridescent.
But that's
Iridescent
the
might
canteen.
not. Yeah, the canteen might not be destroyed by the iridescent one.
Roll a percentile D100, and on 20%. Well, let's just see if it's 20%.
Okay.
Canteen has already been destroyed.
It's a
The
canteen,
application
not
didn't
a
respond.
Here, I'll roll it.
You pull
Wow.
up the canteen, but there's like a hole in the bottom.
God. Dang it.
Ira, you broke my canteen.
I'll buy you a new one.
The
Okay.
grass ate it.
The grass ate it. This is why you don't eat this grass, because the grass will eat you back.
That can happen.
With
It's
super
like a
dangerous grass,
dandelion.
yes. Sure.
Dandelion.
Yeah. Do we want to just get the iridescent instead of the blue slime? I think
Yeah.
so.
Probably.
Yeah.
iridescent.
All right.
Okay.
Moving on. Let's go ahead.
Kind of
and
washes
figure
out the first vial and gets
Yeah. Meanwhile, while
I
you're
see
doing
that
this, you see like the Yamper going.
Yeah, no, I've got the I've got all that wool that should be soaked. So let's see if that actually helps loosen any of this.
Yeah, that will definitely loosen some of it as you kind of wash some of it away. And she, are you getting the mouth free first?
Yeah.
All right. She says, "Thank you, thank you. Could you get me out of here?"
Trying to do that right now.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Normally, it would take a strength check to get her out, but you're not in any peril right now, so you can easily just kind of work together to get her out.
Dante's probably not great at this, so
Yeah. Well, you're kind of washing it away rather than just full off pulling her out. Is there anything else the rest of you are doing while you free her?
Malcolm
I
is
mean,
vibing.
Iris doing everything.
Malcolm is vibing.
Is there any way to figure out if these were spawned of Enigma energy or placed here by hand?
Do a investigation, nature, or perception. Tell me which one you're doing.
Investigation, nature, or perception? Well, all we have is investigation. Do I have advantage on this? Survey says no. 10.
Oh.
You search around the area for evidence that relates to what you wish to find out here of like how these things came to be, and more or less like the environment seems very suited for creatures like this, but you can't really put your finger on how they got here or what caused this to be. Just that it's kind of an ideal place for them if you were to encounter these in a mystery dungeon. It would be kind of in these kind of really deep caverns and a bog like this.
All right, interesting.
Anyone else doing anything here?
I assume I'm collecting the vials while that's going. Well, the vial as that's going on.
Yeah, you're kind of emptying the sticky one and putting in the one from the big guy, and you notice it's like kind of disappearing as you're collecting it too, like the remains. And she says, "Yeah, good job. Thank you for saving me, but we need to get more samples." Yeah.
Do you have any more? Do you have any bottles on you? This is all we have, unfortunately.
Oh yeah. Could you just free my bottom?
I think he's working on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you doing anything in particular, Malcolm? Or are you just kind of vibing, watching?
Well, if Malcolm's been vibing, Dante would probably ask that he helps to try to just pull her out.
Yeah, that probably would help. So yeah, Malcolm.
Well, I think is currently beer being.
Okay. Well, I'll assume you get her out with Malcolm's help too. Yeah, and she goes down to where there was actually like kind of a side bag on her that was kind of encased in there, and she quickly scurries through it, pulling out some notes and papers, and she says, "I need 4," and she hands each of you a bottle.
4?
Yeah.
All right.
So
yeah.
Oh, this cave is infested with them. You could probably find some more in here. I'm Kira, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, we were sent to look. We were sent here for you.
Oh, really?
Walden had us.
Walden was someone.
Oh, he knows I was here?
He was concerned and sent us because there had been no word from you in a while.
The way he was talking, it didn't exactly sound like a secret.
He was pretty worried.
Oh, it sounds like he went through my stuff. If he knew I went here. I just wanted to beat everyone to the punch and just... This is amazing. These things exist outside of a mystery dungeon. We can finally collect samples of them. That's why I want to do this, by the way. Good job getting the sample of that big one, though. I think it's pretty rare. It's the what got me.
Man, you should go talk to Anna.
Who's Anna?
Merchant. That's not important. Anyways, yeah, I guess, yeah, we're collecting. The iridescent is gone at this point. By the time she was freed, yeah.
Yeah, most of them are all gone because you didn't have a.
Okay.
It's kind of like you have one chance to scoop them up when you kill them.
Okay.
Very
So we
Zelda
lost
like.
the queen,
Yeah.
got the extras, and she's asking us to go look for more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I'll definitely. Well, I just want to get the samples before I leave. I don't want this to all be in vain.
definitely. I mean, we definitely still need to. Yeah, it's a good thing we found you, but we definitely still need to be going deeper. There's something else we should probably be looking for out here.
I don't think we should go deeper.
Tell you what, I'll if I can get this, I can make you guys something, and you could field test it for me. It's kind of like what I have in my mind is this slime bomb, right? You guys look like adventurers. I mean, you fight like them. Yeah, you'd be able to use something like that.
Yep,
Certainly sounds
Talk
interesting.
to Anna.
Who is this Anna you keep talking about?
You would like her.
She's a friend of ours. She's not here.
Well,
Anyways, yeah, we definitely should be going deeper. Yeah, we should try and get some samples.
yeah, this cave is infested with them. They usually hang to the wall. It's actually there's a really good method. You just stay far away from them. They can't even see you if you stay far enough away from them.
Yeah, we kind
just glances over at Ira.
we kind of figured that out.
It's just kind of narrow in here, so it's a little hard to do in here. But and watch out for those blue ones. She points to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
We've tried not
Yeah.
to get anywhere close to them.
Yeah, and I'm a researcher, not a fighter, so it's been a little difficult to gather samples. So it's a good thing you guys are here.
Yeah, I can imagine so. It's a little reckless, but I guess I can't blame you.
Well, this is the chance of a lifetime. I'm not letting anyone beat me to the punch here. You know, you got to make it. If you're in this area of expertise, you got to make a name for yourself pretty early, and you got to make it. You just got to make it stick. No pun intended.
Right, but even if you mention yourself that you're not a fighter, and if your goal was getting samples, I mean, that involves fighting these slimes, then, right?
Or just be fast.
Well, you got that down this far, which is relatively impressive.
Mm-hmm. I heard you guys coming too. I heard that like the cave in.
Oh, it was that loud, huh?
Oh yeah. That's probably why they were laying an ambush. They're like predators. They're like ambush predators. It's amazing, despite them not having brains or minds. They have this just natural instinct to do that. So yeah, keep your eyes on the ceiling and on the ground and to your sides, everywhere pretty much, on a swivel, as they say. All right, yeah.
All right. Well, yeah.
Guess we'll wait for you here. Or you'll
No.
wait for us here.
Yeah, I thought you guys are gonna help me get them. I would preferably you got the big one. That's good. I'd like maybe two of the green ones, two of the blue ones. Do you think you could do that?
Yeah, probably. If it...
Yes.
I'd prefer we kind of scope out the entire cave just to make sure they're all dealt with. If anything does, in case they start causing problems elsewhere.
Okay.
They were topside as well, outside of the cave.
Yeah, I think they're maybe expanding to the bog. I think the source of them is this cave, though.
Well, I
Them
guess we'll
expanding
find
could be a
them.
problem.
Well, maybe we can go find that source, she says, kind of glancing to the rest of the group. That would certainly be something of interest. And, but yeah, I think we should try and explore the rest of this cave, try and find the source of these things.
Is that what you're doing?
Guess so.
I guess, yeah.
Alright.
Any objections?
We're going slime hunting.
Actually, I like to call it slime wrangling, but I don't want to go into the semantics.
Next thing we know, you're gonna be a slime rancher.
See, it has quite a ring to it.
You'll need a bigger jar.
I wonder if you could breed these things. Well,
Interesting. Perhaps.
be very dangerous. Anyways.
There is also what looks like a there's something in the where the what's it called? The that iridescent one was there is a small little necklace that looks like it's kind of like a bramble of wood inside that was inside of it.
Ooh. Let's check that out.
Yeah.
I was grabbing that.
It looks like some sort of magic item.
Well, can't. I mean, can I try and identify it, or is that something we'll have to take up more time?
You need a short rest to do that.
Okay.
Which you could totally take if you want.
We could.
Yeah.
Some people are damaged.
Yeah.
Fortunate that I don't think Cole's here right now. Still.
How many rages does Malcolm have?
He has one left.
Okay,
Oh, there he
it's
is.
probably fine.
Unless Malcolm, you want a short rest for HP.
I'm not sure. I just got back. What are we doing?
We're considering short
We are
resting
going further.
one at a time.
Yes, please, one at a time.
Okay.
Okay, we're in a safe location. We have the option to short rest. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let me check Malcolm's HP. He should be okay, but I thought that going in and he almost went down.
I think he healed for 7, so.
Yeah.
He's got 12 HP out of 17. I guess technically he's got more than any of you guys, so let's just go.
Yeah.
All right. So they wish to do some slime wrangling. They want to find more slimes for this yamper they just met.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, I found a necklace that we can identify by short resting. That's why the question hopped up.
All right. I don't have the. This is what it is if you short rest with that. I can give you a written one later, but.
Oh. What will cause it? Place on the ground.
Might as well spend the hit dice then. Cool.
Okay.
Oh. Oh. Huh.
Interesting.
Interesting.
This is like
All right.
Pokemon's slightly less safe hut.
Yeah. Human's tall hut.
Instant platform.
No. Instant platform, yeah. Also good for scouting.
Oh, hey, I think that's just as much as I needed to. Yeah, basically, I'm topped off.
Cool. I don't think I took any damage, so.
All right. Okay, so if you guys are going to explore the caves, you can roll a d8 for me.
Okay.
Who wants to roll?
All of us?
One of you.
Oh, okay.
Who wants to roll?
I'll.
I mean, I can.
Okay.
And 7.
7.
7.
Hmm.
Oh, you actually got a... Well, all things considered, you got a good one. So,
Juicy.
let's go back to the underground. We're just going to use this one. Let's assume you are going back.
They regenerated. It's an infinite cycle.
As you kind of go backwards inside the cave, you see before you, see two of the green ones or two of the blue ones and one of the green ones that immediately kind of see you as you turn the corner and begin slowly making their way towards you.
Ah.
They already know we're here.
Oh my.
I'll assume Kira's
They approach.
kind of... Yeah, they draw near. So she's with you. All right. So, yeah, let's roll initiative.
Shoot 'em.
4 for... So it got 0 again, but...
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
I don't have to change my initiative at all. Awesome.
1.
Got a 15.
Ooh.
Punch him again, Dante. That'll work a second time.
I don't have any more spell slots. Oh wait, no, I could.
You have a pearl of power.
I do, yeah. Used that before.
Oh, wait, no, it's your turn first. Okay, yeah, you encounter them, and yeah, we'll do Dante first.
Yeah, at this range, just sacred flame the closest one.
So the blue dude?
Right here.
All right, yeah, so
Dude.
it's going to do a minus...
Dex save.
Oh, he has tons of little faces in him. That's disgusting.
Oh, that is disgusting.
Okay, fine, I'll just do a new one.
Yeah,
There
it
we
doesn't
go.
like you editing messages to do it again.
11.
Yep, that's fail.
Oh, is that an icon of it? Or whatever. I think that's
4
what it's
damage.
4 damage, all right. The flames surround it, and it emulates. The caustic slime dashes towards you. Proteus.
I don't have an angle on that guy.
Are they on the ceiling or the floor?
They're on the floor.
Alright, I guess we go here. And I will just shoot this guy and hopefully finish him off.
All right. Do an attack roll.
Natural 1.
Jeez.
Crossbows are inconsistent.
It's broken.
Is that the third time?
Yes.
All right. Ira.
Well, there were
Ira,
nat
what did you
ones.
do to this thing?
Sides are all
What did
wrong.
you do to it?
You've been
Sides are
playing
all
pretend with it for so long, it doesn't work anymore.
wrong. The sides are set. It's not zeroed.
All right, Ira. I'm gonna do anything other than hex.
All
I don't
right.
think I am. I think I'm just gonna hex. Gonna hex this guy because he's getting close, and that's a problem.
All right.
Mhm. And so gonna try and shoot him with a 9.
9 hits him.
All right.
They're a little bit sturdier than
Oh.
the blue ones.
Oh, that's a D0. That's not right. Oh, that's only 5 damage.
5 damage. All right.
And you can deal with them.
Malcolm.
All right. Gonna throw a javelin at this guy.
Okay. Do an attack roll. I think only a nat 1 will miss it.
Don't count
I
us
wouldn't-
out. Yeah, we've hit a lot of nat ones.
Yeah, I wouldn't count that out.
14.
Okay.
14 hits it. Double digits definitely hit it.
9 piercing damage.
Okay, that is a pretty good hit. It's still Slytherin though.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
14.
these ones, 15 left, are gonna dash up to you.
Oh.
They cannot attack, but
It's a lot more movement than I expected.
they have 20, and well, they're just gonna use 40
Oh.
to get to you. All right, Dante.
Okay. Great having 2 of these guys right here, and all their HPs all split. Yeah, I think the best course of that. I'm just gonna toll the dead, the one that's already really hurt.
The green one.
Yeah.
All right. I will point out.
Oh wait, right, because we have to be near it to be able to jar it, don't we?
No, you can. Once the battle ends, you can jar it. It's just, yeah, it won't be long. And I'm saying, well, this one is probably a little more hurt. Well, not really. It took only 5 damage. So yeah, this one is the most hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, the green one.
Was safe from that one.
Whiz save. Ba. 9.
Yep, another fail.
Rip the music.
D12.
This is just hunting, so you don't
Oh
get.
my gosh.
Aw.
Did you get a 1? You got
Yeah,
a
I
2.
got a 2.
Okay. Well, it's still alive. And yeah, do you want to move?
I trust
They're
not getting
giving
hit.
out free hugs.
Personally, I trust not getting hit more. Wait a minute. Can it stand there?
It seems to be able to go on the walls.
Ooh.
They will give you a big hug.
I don't know. I'm going to leave Malcolm to get hit in his own here, so I'll risk it.
All right. It's going to go on the wall, and it's going to pseudopod you. Finally get to do an attack with these guys. All right. It's going to hit you for a big old 8. That's not hit, I don't think.
No.
All right. It does not have multi-attack, so we go over to Ira. Or Proteus, sorry.
Proteus.
All right. Who's the most bashed up? Of
The green one.
group here.
Yeah.
The caustic.
I'm like, how many hits did we get on him?
Like 3, but they've been pretty low.
Okay. Now, for the sake of the argument, I'm gonna throw a black dagger at this one.
At the green goo?
Yeah, the green goo.
All right.
Mhm.
Let's see if your trusty dagger does.
17.
Yes. You're just like, screw this
Well,
thing,
hey.
and you just throw the crossbow. And yeah, you hit it. And you get
11
sneak attack.
damage.
Yeah, as it kind of like blurps and slurps down to the side of the wall. Okay.
I guess I will. Let's see. These guys move like this, so I want to be here, and I will usher Kira behind me if that's possible.
Yeah, she seems to be staying like a distance to stay out of their blind sight.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right.
There you go. Daggers are more effective than crossbows.
Ira now. Ira for reals.
Right.
He just like sighs. Whatever. Which one has already been hit? Because I know one of
the
them
one on the
has.
left, but it hasn't been
One on the
hit
left.
very
Okay.
hard.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hex it and see if I can hit it harder.
All right.
Well, 10.
Oh no, that
10 to
finishes it off. Yeah. Oh, 10 to hit. Yeah, that'll hit.
That's 10 to hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if it does 10 damage. That's not okay.
It gets so mad. Look at that exclamation mark.
Yeah, it's like dang.
Yeah.
Oh, does 11.
Yeah. Blurp. Yeah.
All right.
You slay the slime.
It's like the slime.
Maybe it's so much angrier than Tarser.
Yeah. Malcolm, there's one slime left.
Okay, let's smack it.
All right.
Home
Sleep
run,
aid.
bat, go.
Yes, sleep aid.
All right. Yeah.
13 to hit or 19 to hit.
Yep. A 19 hits.
Thump. 13.
They have 13
Hold on.
HP. So does their thing activate if you just one-shot it? I don't think it does. Or no, this is the sticky one, so it would just try to
Yeah.
hold your item. So that doesn't matter because you just slay it. Okay, yeah, there's 3 piles of slime. And Kira's like, yes, perfect. Really good, guys, really good. Yeah, you might want to
Alright.
scoop it up. Scoop them up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
And 3 of the jars we got.
Yeah, one more green one would be perfect, but I hear there's also a gray one in here. I think I could get something better if you get that, but a green one is fine. Just we need to find one more.
Okay. So.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. We do one more cave encounter, so a D8 on the dice. Let's see if you can get
Alright.
a gray one or a.
Real quick. So as Ira mentioned before, or as Ira was trying to hint to the rest of the group, she's trying to see if there's a shard in here somewhere.
Okay. Yeah.
Because that's what Estelle kind of hinted at. And that's
I will
Go
let you
ahead.
do an exactly what I gave Proteus in this new area: an investigation, a nature, or perception. And yet,
investigation it is. Yeah, because she's trying to find the source of these things. She mentioned there being a source somehow.
Aren't we all?
Only a 12.
yeah, you're not as lucky as Proteus when it comes to this. You don't really see the.
Guidance.
He already rolled it.
Guidance?
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
hang on.
Next up.
Oh, right. Yeah, you
Yeah, I have the reaction one.
didn't you already
We
use
already
it?
used it.
It says you can use guidance cantrip with a range of 30 feet as a reaction when an ally fails an ability check. A creature can only benefit once from this again after they take a long rest. So I can use it on all 4 party members before a long rest.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's fair enough.
All right. I'll roll the d4. So 15.
Okay. Which one were you doing?
Investigation.
Okay, yeah.
Um.
Look as you collect the blue or green one. You see Malcolm staring at the wall,
Very hungrily.
Oh.
and you I like how we've like made this like what Malcolm's staring at is the guy.
Yeah.
It's much like a cat when they see ghosts. You see Malcolm staring at the wall, and when you go close to it, you see flecks of this greenish purple material. And you look over to Dante and see that pearl kind of hanging from his maybe his belt, and it looks like it's the same material.
Ooh.
Should we put
Okay.
the last bottle?
You'd have to kind of mine this out.
Yeah, Ira looks at this and like kind of looks at the rest of it. He's like, "Hey, I think we found what we're looking for."
How long did it take us to reach this here cave?
It took about half a day.
Alright, so absolutely no way that we can do it without putting it in a jar. We can't just handle it with our hands.
You forget though, we have a sack of wooloo wool.
Yeah, we could
had
use
a
the
sack
sack.
of Wooloo well. We can just
We
use the
s-
sack.
We still have the sack, but we still need to mine it out. We have a pickaxe, right? I think we got that.
We got one, yeah.
What are you guys doing?
We think
The hard
we...
grass in the wall, and I want to eat it for later.
What?
No. She says, "Look at this. It's a weird stone. Seems valuable. I think it might be worth collecting."
I'm just here for the slimes, but if you guys want to get those, I mean, well,
I mean,
on the bright
well,
side, you're
we
probably gonna draw them here, right?
Yeah, probably.
maybe the sound probably will. Yeah. I mean, how about this? Yeah, we hold on to this a little bit. We get you your slimes, and we get you your slime. And I mean, we already saved you, and we're getting you your slimes. So I think it's fair that we kind of take a quick break to get this out for our own purposes.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. Well, if you're gonna do that, I want you to get a gray one then.
Works for me.
All right.
I'll just have to search around.
All right. So who's gonna mine it out?
Probably Malcolm. Unfortunately, he's the
Someone
one.
has to supervise
Yes.
him to make sure he doesn't need it.
Ira is supervising with the sack in hand.
We have 2
Yes.
picks, so someone could help him, I guess. I could
Who's
do
got
that.
positive strength?
I
Malcolm.
don't know.
Let's put it this way. We are equally bad.
Oh,
No, I'm worse.
wait, you have a -6?
I have a -1.
We
I
all
don't know if
have a
everyone
minus
also
one.
has a
We
minus
are
one.
equally bad.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, I'll just do it.
Okay.
Again, the purpose is mostly to be helping Malcolm than anything.
Right.
Malcolm is mining. Proteus is assisting. Ira is supervising the
Cleric,
sheep.
cleric, do your guidance thing.
Guidance
Yeah.
to Malcolm.
All right.
Let's
This was gonna be just an attack roll to get it out.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
I can do that.
Okay. So yeah, use your pickaxe to make an attack roll against the wall.
is Malcolm proficient with pickaxes?
16.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So, I think what I'll do here is I'm gonna have you all roll a d6. You're gonna get an encounter here, but if you get a 6, you get the gray one.
all right.
How long does it take us to get the gray one, huh?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to roll for the gray one.
1.
2.
Where'd my mouse go? There it is.
2.
Oh.
On.
2.
No.
No.
You get a. And I'll roll a d4. Oh, only one. Only one sticky slime.
Okay, he's
So
probably dead in the first round.
yeah, I could probably hand wave that to be dead in the first round. But let's make sure everyone roll initiative. I'm gonna roll initiative for it. It got it got a 0, so yeah, you do.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
All right. So Malcolm has it sort of out. So this is gonna take a little. He needs 3 successes to get it out.
Okay.
All right. So here's round 2 of Malcolm using the pickaxe. Another attack roll.
16.
I
Wowie.
love 16.
That's success number 2. Everyone roll d6s again.
Man, he hasn't even used the guy.
Bring me the gray
Oh
one.
my
No!
god!
151.
511.
An army approaches.
A slime army is approaching from the west.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna
none of
say
them are
The
gray.
Slarmy.
I'm gonna say you're there. You're 2 successes in. Let's position you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this wasn't an encounter roll. This is not my typical roll, so it's nothing catastrophic is gonna happen with this. This just means you got 3 ones.
Mhm.
Yeah, we got 3 1s and a 5.
So that is gonna be 2 of the caustics and 2 of the stickies. Say slurp and blurp. Now we're gonna roll initiative.
All right.
Alright.
This might be the time where we might have to tap.
6. We'll be
Natural
fine.
20. Goodbye.
Just fix their HP.
My initiative has been downgraded.
Alright. They got a 1 this time, so they're not 0. They keep getting 4 and 5. And the caustics got
still-
3. They're still terrible.
That's faster than what Malcolm got.
They're better than Malcolm, yeah.
Malcolm is digging it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Malcolm will not notice the green ones because he has grass in front of him.
Alright, Proteus.
All right. Man, I really wish I had better things to do against these suckers. Shoot at this one, because he's the closest.
Alright, make an attack roll.
To walls. Let's see how crossbow does. 10.
A 10 hits it.
That is the highest amount the crossbow has gotten.
You're getting better with it.
10.
That's pretty good. That brings it down to like half. Well, a little over half. Alright. Are you gonna move any?
I don't think so.
Dante? I guess you're
Oh,
standing
I'm
right
actually
there.
shocked I'm going next.
Yeah, we
I didn't
23
pay
to
attention. I was
7.
just like, I got 7. I'm going low. Yeah. So I'll just Toll the Dead the same one.
Alright. It will make a -2 dex or wisdom save.
Wednesday.
8. It fails.
Yep.
If you get max damage, you kill it.
No
Do that.
rolls today. It's not happening. Nope.
Oh.
7.
7. All right. It's still alive, Ira.
All right. Ira's gonna try and take it down. She's gonna hex it
All right.
and blast. Fuck. Shoot. That's a 1. That's
Yeah,
a nat 1.
It goes wide.
She's gonna do this. She's gonna body block.
They have let me just make sure and see what they have. I don't believe they can get to you. Yeah, they only have 20 feet. So it has to dash. All right. Malcolm.
All right. You guys can probably finish that off. But Malcolm's going to rage again, and he's going to huck a javelin at this one.
All right. Make an attack roll at that one in front of Parodius.
Extra damage.
15.
15 hits it.
14 damage.
Okay, that's a meaty chunk in it. Let me just calculate. Yeah, it only has 8 HP left after that. Okay. Sticky guy's turn. They have only 15 feet, so they are leaving a snail trail behind. I won't bother marking it yet, but that's where they go. Proteus.
Well, this is not a great place to be.
Just stab it.
That's a green slime. We don't stab those.
You'll be okay.
Just roll well. You'll make the save.
Alright. Fine. We're going to Black Dagger stab him. Because everyone wants me to.
There you go. That's
16. You get sneaky sneak.
Sneaky sneak. 10.
there you go. Kill it.
He's dead.
Yeah, that's the one Malcolm hit. So yeah, but you still make the save as it splatters.
Yep.
Dexterity save and throw for you.
Yep. 8.
An 8 fails, and some acid splashes on you. It looks like nothing happened to you, because I assume you're still in Stantler right now, but you feel the acidic burn as 4 points of acid damage go through to you.
Nice.
See, that's not so bad.
That's half my hit points.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
That's
All right,
not bad.
all right, Dante.
He is moot. He is also type.
He's typing.
You're muted if you don't know.
I think
I think he knows that's what he's typing.
Told the dead and the one next to you. Okay, so it's going to make a whiz save.
The wisdom saving throw.
-1.
-1.
Mega fail.
That's not very wise.
It only had 5 HP left.
Nice.
All right,
Nice.
Ira.
Okay. I guess would it have been an hour since the last slime incident? But
Yeah.
I've been recasting Hex, or Okay.
Yeah, it'd definitely be an hour of Malcolm trying to mine this out. Those last 2 checks.
okay. Oh yeah, it was 2 checks ago. Yeah, so
Yeah.
never mind. That's for sure. I think she might just try and just blast it anyways. Hex
All right.
this guy, and then blast.
Yeah, they're
Let's see
pretty.
if I get a 1.
They're pretty weak too. So.
Well, that is a 15.
All right. Yep, that hits.
Only 5 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That keeps happening.
yeah.
5 damage or 8 damage. All right. Caustic is gone. Malcolm, it's your turn.
Roll on up and smash this guy.
All right.
Maybe. I
You're-
can't not hit it unless you decide nat ones always fail.
Yeah, Nat
But
one's always
that's
fail.
another 16.
That'll. Oh, is that a shiny?
No, because we rolled initiative between.
Ah, okay. Well, you hit it. I think there's no way you can't kill it. So.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
+6.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's gone. But the other one gets an attack on you. Only a 10 to hit Malcolm.
Nope.
All right. Proteus.
All right. Now we throw a dagger because these seem to be rather consistent. It's a 10 that still hits.
That still hits 6 AC. Could you
8 damage.
8 and 5, so it has 5 HP left. Dante.
Yeah.
Math is awesome.
Same versus first verse. Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. Oh, it's actually -4. Oh, that should be
Oh.
16.
Oh,
Yeah, that passes.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Resilient slime.
wow.
All right, Ira, go have fun.
Ira, yeah. Can you finish it off?
I hex and oh, that'll hit.
That'll hit.
Can I roll? Can I roll 5 damage?
It's
Let's
actually-
see.
It's actually,
What?
yeah, 5.
Or 8.
Maiden is so mean.
Yeah.
It says you
I'm-
rolled a 1, you suck. That's basically what it
Okay.
said.
Jeez.
Wowie!
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. The second wave of slime is done. Malcolm,
All
you have one more check to get it out.
Just in case, I'm putting green slime in the last bottle in case all goes to
All
fail
right.
with the green
We can
one.
just
with-
dump
I'm,
the water.
I'm getting bad vibes, guys. No, it's fine. It's a 16.
Again.
Another
That is a
16.
shiny.
I love
every
16.
single
All right.
single attempt on it was a 16.
So yeah, the you get the kind of small shard out, and
Well,
it falls to the
Before,
ground.
before Malcolm gets it, I'm mage handing it up and he'll bear away from him.
He's trying to like jump up to get it.
Point, 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 point.
Ira gets the sack and kind of holds it out.
And I'll just mage hand it into that.
All right.
All
Close
right.
it off.
But
right.
yeah, that was another check. So everyone roll d6s again.
Do we get him?
Give me the gray one.
Yes,
Six.
yeah, you got it. Okay, I'll say one gray one shows up. I don't have a token for the gray one on me. I don't know where it is through all my stuff. I've been looking for it, but we'll just use this guy. All right.
Just flip him upside down.
Yeah.
Totally different that way.
So yeah, let's roll initiative. This is a new kind of ooze, and then you see Kira's like, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. It got a slime is still a slime.
15.
Can I mulligan and ask if I can use the pearl power before this?
Yeah, you can definitely do that if you want.
Thank you.
He wants to just walk up and inflict woe.
It got a 9. I can just delete all the other ones.
How dare you read me like that?
I mean, it's the thing to do. You run up and punch the slime with magic.
So yeah, a new type of slime kind of seeps out through the cracks. Actually,
slime just dropped.
I'll say what happened is it came through the wall.
Oh.
Hi.
Yeah. It just makes this slurping sound as the crystal, the ether crystal moves. All right, Ira.
Okay, Ira's gonna look to Kira, be like, "Get back, get back, get back."
Yes. Also, she goes on initiative 0.
Okay.
With the body block for her.
Might have to actually.
Dante and I can do it.
Okay. We're gonna go same as always. Hex, Eldritch Blast.
All right.
22.
Yeah, you hit a gray ooze.
Wow. Huh.
The groove.
Only 4. Only
Alright.
4 damage.
All right.
Force necrotic if it matters.
Nope, it doesn't matter. All right, Proteus.
All right. I'm having second thoughts about getting into
Yeah.
this thing.
work. I assume hitting any of them in melee is dangerous.
Yeah.
Kira will tell you, since she's kind of an expert on these things, your weapons and armor will be corroded away if you make contact with this thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Oh,
you're
it's
just
a
making
rust.
them melee.
Yeah.
it's a rust slime.
All right. We use Ira's thing now.
All right.
Good thing Malcolm doesn't have armor to worry about. All right.
Maybe I should.
Crossbow got an 11.
That's good enough, I think. Yep. You got him.
That's the highest the crossbow has ever gotten.
It's only higher.
You get sneak attack too, because Malcolm's next to it.
Yep. 16 damage.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh, that's
Wow.
it's actually looks like on the brink of death now. If Dante could close it out.
Do I still inflict wounds just because?
If you don't have anything better to hit it with.
I mean, I don't have.
You never know when you're gonna need that cure wounds.
That's
Will it
fair.
corrode your
Actually,
finger?
Actually, that is fair. Let's just go ahead and Sacred Flame it.
Yeah. Okay. So dex save.
Dex save.
All right. Too bad you can't make it to an enter charisma save because those are like -4 and 5.
Yeah. I considered banning it.
Yeah, you get it, and you might not kill it if you get a 1.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, now it's going to happen.
Yeah. 1. Oh, you
No.
got it. You got it. As a pile of gray ooze just kind of bubbles and blurps in front of Malcolm.
Would you rather have 2 blues and a green or 2 greens and a blue?
I'd like to have at least one of each, so just get one of that.
Alright, I'll dump out my green for the gray.
All right.
All right. So we've got 1 iridescent, 2 blue, 1 green, 1 gray.
Perfect. You're gonna love this thing when I make it, guys. You plan on sticking around Oakshire for a little bit longer, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll have to talk with our friend, our merchant friend.
I don't think she'll mind staying around a bit longer. She didn't mind when we asked.
No,
Yeah,
she seemed like she was doing
She'll-
well.
Besides, I think she talks to Kira, she'll be very excited.
Well, I think you guys will like it. Just look at it as thanks for saving me. I know the mayor Walden probably sent you to well, he did send you to go get me, but that's okay. My research is done here. We're gonna make something. I think we're gonna make some magic happen. Not like the mages, but I mean like metaphorically, figuratively.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, I think we're all done here. I don't want to fight any more of those things. I don't think you guys do either. So let's get out of here.
Ira hears a sigh of disappointment from Andromeda, which says, "Oh, it's not actual magic."
Let's get out of here.
All right, and
All right.
we'll end there on that. You successfully did all the achievements too, and got all the slimes.
100%.
Yeah.
Yay!
You're gonna get something pretty cool for that. So, but you're gonna get something cool right now as you get to be level 2.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I was having so much
All
fun
right.
at level 1.
Yeah. Dying in one hit. It's so fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah, level 1's like a horror game where you just it's almost like real life where just one horrible hit almost kills you.
You got shanked, fall over.
Yeah. Okay.
Goodbye.
Well, you're going to be a little more sturdier and have a little more features. I think Malcolm's going to be a lot more sturdier.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting like 5 more HP than the rest of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nice little slime adventure for you. Now, the beautiful thing about this too is this campaign is like you can come back here and like keep doing this and make some more breakthroughs for Kira maybe.
Find a red slime.
A red slime.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of there may be a Slimeanomicon in D&D because there's a lot of oozes and slimes. Yeah, we'll end here, and we're actually we're playing tomorrow, but not for you guys. You're gonna have to wait a week. Yeah, but thank you for coming. Went a little over time, but that was because they wanted 100%. They didn't have to, but it's good they did.
Worth.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I hope you had fun, and yeah, we're gonna.
Oh yeah.
Peace out for now.
Bye.